Hey, welcome back guys to another full Platinum walkthrough. This one is for Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion. Quite a big name, that one. It's a remaster of the PSP version, I think, which I never played honestly. But I'm playing this one now that's come on PS Plus Extra, July 2024. So the way this Platinum walkthrough is going to work, I'm going to take you through everything in an optimal fashion. There's a lot of grinding involved in this. If you just went for the story and all the kind of missed trophies related to that, there's a lot of missable trophies by the way, which are kind of chapter related. Yeah, if you just went for all them, you're probably looking at about a third of what a total time would take it if you're going optimally. And then the grinding for the missions and the grinding for the DMV takes the other 2/3 up. So yeah, a lot of this is going to be spent grinding. Yeah, make sure you choose normal difficulty. Yeah, choose normal. And then jump in guys. Yeah, I'll walk through everything, don't worry. I'm not going to explain everything to begin, because obviously it'd be overwhelming. I'll just explain things as I come along. And when it does come to grinding, what I might do, I might just get you started with the grinding and kind of let you know what you need to do. Here, by the way, just spam fire. Just hold L1 and keep pressing square to kill all these really quickly. Yeah, I'll probably just kind of get you going on the grinding and then leave you to it. But I've got a text guide as well in the description. Yeah, so check out the description guys, you'll find a link to a Google Doc. There's the first trophy, come and get it. Yeah, in that text guide, basically everything we're doing is in that text guide. So that can be very useful when it comes to grinding, where I just kind of do one video to get you going and then kind of do all the missions. And you can check the text guide to make sure you're doing all the missions. I'll put some battle tips in there as well. So this next battle, behind this behemoth, just come behind him guys, block his first tail swipe, and you want to attack 3 times and do the assault twister and then fire and then block. If you do it quick enough, you should be able to block his tail swipe. He won't turn around when you're behind him, but he'll swipe twice when he gets a chance to attack. And as you can see, when you're behind an enemy, you're doing a critical attack. You have to be behind the enemy to do so. So yeah, that's all you're doing guys. Come behind him, square 3 times, assault twister, which is L1 and X, and then L1 and square to do fire, and then block 2 tail swipes, and then start that again. Attack, 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 assault twister, fire, block, block, attack, 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 assault twister, fire, block, block, etc. Once he's dead, you can't actually die during that fight anyway. I actually left it on, AFK, come back, and once he gets to about 10 HP, he literally does like 0 damage. For some reason you can't die in that fight. And there's your next trophy guys, embrace your dreams. Yeah, what you want to do, you've got 20 or so save slots. Always make a save at the start of each chapter and never overwrite that. Like I say, there's a lot of missable trophies, and if you miss any, if it's just one which relates to a specific chapter, you don't want to be doing the whole game again, just get to that specific chapter. So make a save at the start of each chapter and never overwrite it. So a few more cutscenes I'm going to skip past, obviously because it's a guide, I'm skipping past all the cutscenes. Now this one, talk to him again and say I read it all. You don't actually have to read the mails, but yeah, tell him I read it all. You do have to trigger them all, but you don't have to read them all. So once you've done so, come outside into this small room and interact with the monitor guys to register yourself for the missions. We have to do about 300 plus missions in total, grind. Takes a long time, like little side quests, challenges type things. So what you want to do, come to save point and you want to do mission 111. Yeah, you do missions from save points by the way, assuming you've unlocked them. So yeah, mission 111. For this mission, you've just got loads of these enemies. As you can see, they're weak to fire, so just keep lobbing fire at them. You don't have Faraga no more, now you've got fire, because you actually start a prologue with like buffed up magic. With a lot of games, you start off powerful, and then they lob you back in, being all really weak. You kind of got to build you up, kind of give you a bit of a taste on how powerful you can become. But yeah, just lob fire at all these guys. You get an Eddic Surf beating them. I think this quest you have to do it progress the story anyway. Right, once you've done so, interrupt the supply pod and you'll get the bronze bangle. You can equip that afterwards. Yes, come to equipment. It might take you a while to get used to the menus by the way. Just take your time. There's no speedrun trophy. I mean, I'm just getting through this quick just to give you an optimal guide. Yes, equip the bronze bangle and then keep interacting with the supply pod. You need to do so 20 times and you'll get the cursed ring. Now, I'm not going to use the cursed ring. I'm just showing you how to get it, just so you've got it, I guess, and if you decide to use it. A lot of speedrunners use it. What it does, it deactivates a key feature of the game. It deactivates a kind of DMV system, which basically you won't be able to use limit breaks or anything like that to deactivate it. But it improves all your stats very slightly. Like I said, a lot of speedrunners do it. It also prevents you from leveling up as well. I don't want to use it in here just because, like I said, it's going to remove a key feature of the game. And I don't really want to spoil it for you. So yeah, that's a curse string. Like I say, do not equip it unless you want to deactivate the DMV system and prevent level ups. So yeah, once you've done so, come back in here, guys, talk to Angeal and tell him you're all set. Yep, you spawn here, get rid of these enemies. And what you also find, by the way, with your AP attacks, so with your materia, you've got attacks which use AP, like action points, I guess, and MP, magic points. The ones which use AP, if you use that attack after a combo, it does more damage. So kind of if you do like square, 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 and then do the assault twister, it will do more damage. I mean, ideally you want to try to do 4 attacks before doing the assault twister for most damage. But sometimes you don't get a chance to do 4 attacks because the enemy will keep interrupting. You can do like 2 and then assault twister, for example. Now you have to do that first battle in this area, but afterwards you can escape from all the other battles. And if you hug the walls like you see me doing, you don't trigger as many battles. You might still trigger a few, like as you see me do. But yeah, hug the walls when you're running through areas, and you should trigger a least amount of battles. That's it. Save point there. When you see a save point, always run through it because it refill all your stats, your MP, your AP, and your HP.
Activating combat mode.
Yep, so in here, you've got like a little siege. Just take out all the privates down on the floor near you. And when you lock onto the enemies on the top of the wall, just use a blizzard on them to kill them. If you kill the first bunch quick enough, you might get a chance to aim on the upper enemies before the next wave spawns in, like so. And here's the next wave. So like I say, if you can do a combo, the more attacks you chain basically improves the bonus. It basically gives your ability bonus damage. I mean, there is a tutorial which tells you this. You'll see if you do 2 attacks, you'll do a little bit damage. If you do 3 attacks and then you assault twister, you'll do a bit more. If you do 4 attacks and then assault twister, you'll do even more damage. As you can see, attacking enemies from behind sometimes it's a bit tricky to do so. And that trophy, yeah, that's for using your first limit break. You've probably got that already. Yeah, you see that reel system in the top left corner? Each time it spins, it uses 10 SP. SP is kind of like your currency. I'm not quite sure what the SP stands for. But each time it spins, it'll cost 10. Don't worry about the cost. But it's always random, and it might give you limit break. It might give you limit break level 1, level 2. It might give you cutscene. It might give you invincibility for a temporary time limit. You know, there's loads of different buffs it can give you. So in this area, guys, in the corridor, take out that first battle. Now, this way your first missable trophy comes. So this is the assault on Fort Tamblin. Yeah, so you have to trigger all 16 battles here and win them in order to get a missed trophy at the end. So this one, these guys are actually weak to ice, so you can just drop a blizzard on them. Loot this chest for a Soma. Try not to go too crazy with all your MP and AP throughout this area. There's no save point, and you will run out of MP and AP if you keep using it for every battle. And you don't really want to be using all your consumables right now. So yeah, take out our second battle, and then these guys as well. I think we're actually on battle number 4, because the first battle we get counts as one. Yeah, there we go, battle number 4. Yeah, so these guys, just charge after them, and when you beat these, that should be battle number 5. Like I said, there's 16 battles altogether, and you have to do all of them. Most of them are kind of story related, because as you can see, when you make your way down the path, they'll kind of trigger automatically. But when you trigger this one, where they come through the revolving wall, interact the wall again afterwards, and now it's going to make kind of all like environmental battles trigger. So you can interact. We go back near this where we came into this corridor, and there'll be a tower. You can interact with it now after this battle, and trigger a load more enemies, and there'll be more of them revolving walls you can now interact with. But you have to interact with them from the rear, from the other side. Right, so once you've done that battle, that's battle number 6. Make way back to the start of the area. Like I say, now you can interact with this tower. I guess this one's probably easy to miss, because you have to go, I think it's the only one you kind of have to go all the way back. Yeah, so you've got 3 sergeants here. The sergeants are a bit more trickier than the privates, but it's still fairly easy or normal. If you do need to heal, by the way, you can use cure. You don't have to worry about using your potions. You should have the cure materia slotted. Yeah, there's my another limit break. With your limit breaks, by the way, as well, if you haven't used one and then you unlock another, it will overwrite the previous ones. It's not like you can stack them. No, fortunately not. Once you unlock a new one, if you still got one withstanding, it will just be overwritten. A chest there, guys, for a potion, and then open this chest. You'll find nothing inside, but you'll get ambushed. Yeah, we fell for it. And then with limit breaks as well, and all your invincibility things, anything which your reel triggers, your slot reel, when you finish the battle, it will all be lost. So don't worry about trying to save a limit break for the next battle. It won't work. As soon as the battle ends, that's it. It's gone. When it comes to cutscenes later, yeah, you might notice some little cutscenes trigger on your slot reel. You have to farm loads of them later on, but I'll kind of touch on that a bit later. It'll be more easy later. And the way we're going to do this, so like I've mentioned the grinding, but kind of going to push on forward for the story to begin with. We want to unlock the Buster Swords before we do so many missions. Yeah, probably going to do a few missions a bit later. We do one mission in this video. We'll do a few more later on, but it's not going to be a case where I do missions when they become available, because that's going to be unoptimal. We're going to wait until we've got better equipment from playing through the story, and then we'll come back and do a bunch of missions. Not a lot, just certain missions to unlock some good materia, and then we'll get on through the story and then come do all the missions at once near the end. And then we'll do DMV and we'll complete the game and get the final few trophies. The trophy for completing the game on hard mode, you don't. All you have to do is do the final boss on hard, so it's really easy to do. Yeah, so here's one of them other revolving walls. Interact with it from behind. You can actually open your map and it'll show you like little orange markers, which kind of show you there's like some sub-events. That might show like a revolving wall you missed or a tower. Yeah, so make sure you've got that chest. And there's a chest round back here as well. We'll just do the tower to begin with. Yeah, so them Hollander enemies, if you can drop a ice on them, it'll pretty much just kill them outright. Gets rid of them nice and quickly. And they'll normally spit fire at you, so be careful. Yeah, so I had no MP cost then. Yeah, if you have to get like a buff from your slot reel, which makes it so you've got infinite MP or AP for a time limit, just spam. I normally just spam them attacks while it's free. Yeah, so in that chest you've got high potion. On here you want to choose a charge. I believe if you choose bottom option, it just means you're going to have more enemies in the battle, in the encounter. So yeah, make sure you choose charge. And take out a sergeant. Right, after that one, there's 2 more battles left. Come back slightly, interact with this revolving wall. You'll get ambushed again. Yep, so 3 of these, just drop a ice on them all. Yeah, you need to make sure they're kind of stationary when you drop it, because as you can see, they can run out of the way before it gets a chance to land and shatter. Right, one more battle, and the final battle is actually as you exit, which is unmissable. So make sure you've got 15 battles, and then approach the exit door. There'll be 3 of these, just drop ice on them all. That's it. If you've got no MP left, just use your attacks. Right, there's a chest there we can loot, and then we'll leave the area. So shortly, you'll pop a trophy for getting like... you'll get a bonus for killing all 16 enemies basically. Yep, so grab that ether from the chest. You'll get like a max evaluation, max level. But you have to get all 16 battles to get that. Right, so just like before, try to stick to the walls and you should trigger less battles. Sometimes you have to move across to, as you can see, move across a path to reach a chest. Yeah, you can escape from battles, as you can see. I mean, I did show you earlier. Just try to run into the outer barrier. Just try not to get interrupted. In that chest, you've got a high potion. Save point over here, which should refill your AP and your MP and your HP. Chest here with the Soma, and one over here with some earrings. You can put these earrings on. They look really cute. So I'm going to lob them on. Right, I think the earrings increase your magic, and the bronze bangle increases your max HP. Right, so once you're ready, come into this arena. Now straight away start attacking the enemy, which is starting to build up his ability. Because if not, it will do like a big attack. It won't kill you, but you want to get used to stopping these from happening. You have to basically immediately start attacking them. You're going to go behind him. Remember, for criticals, do attack times 4. And then do a assault twister. Yeah, for maximum damage. And then just kill these guys any way you can. If any of them start charging a ability again, just interrupt them, knock them out of it. And if you get no physical attack, that means you can basically just stand there hitting them. They won't be able to hurt you while that buff is active. And if you look above your HP bar, if you see that small icon just above to the right, just above my number where it says 369. That's kind of your buffs which you might get from a slot reel or something else, or your materia, for example, if you use barrier. Yeah, so watch that, then you know if they're about to wear off or not. Of course, when you get no MP or no AP cost, that'll just be like a small word above your MP bar, for example, and it'll be like a gauge which will start ticking down. So one more left. Beating these, you'll get a HP plus, sorry, is it HP plus or HP up? Yeah, one of them drops a HP up materia. See that invincible active? Basically nothing can hurt me now. So I can just spam attack on him. Yeah, these guys, they keep spinning around pretty quick, so it's quite tricky to attack them from behind. So you might just want to attack them from the front, use magic when you can. Yeah, so like I say, you get HP up and Blizzard Blade from these two. Blizzard Blade is similar to the Assault Twister, but it's got like an ice element to it. So it's going to be really good for this next boss coming up, Ifrit. If you've played the remakes, you'll know Ifrit by now. He does a lot of fire attacks and he's weak to ice. You do get accessories later. Yeah, that's that trophy, by the way, Hero of the Wutai War. That's for killing all 16 battles in that corridor. If you didn't get that trophy, you might have missed one. So these three, they've got no weakness, so just use your attacks and Assault Twister or Blizzard Blade. You will get a chance to use the save point straight after this battle to recover any of your stats, which are quite low. So don't worry about wasting your MP or anything. Yeah, you do get some accessories later which kind of allow you to half fire damage or null it completely. So any enemies attacking you with fire element will do no damage. And actually in that battle, you actually got a fire armlet. Yep, you would have got a fire armlet which was actually halves your fire damage. So yep, you want to swap out the bronze bangle for the fire armlet, guys, and swap out fire for Blizzard Blade and Materia. Yeah, you want Blizzard Blade Materia and the fire armlet. Blizzard Blade, like I say, it gives you like a AP based attack which does ice damage, and fire armlet will halve all fire damage. So it'll be really good for this fight with Ifrit. Right, so this is probably going to be the most difficult fight yet. It's not too bad, but if you're quite inexperienced with the game, this guy can be a bit tricky. But just remember to be using your slot reels. If you get something like no AP, just try to spam your Blizzard Blade. No MP, spam Blizzard. Like I say, he's weak to ice, so always try to use ice attacks. And if you see the ability menu or gauge pop up, make sure you quickly attack him to stop him using this strong ability. Yes, you see that said reduced. That's because we've got the fire armlet on. If you get invincibility, you'll be able to withstand every attack. But if you get something like null physical, that means you'll only be able to like null his stomp or his bash. But for his fire, we'll need something like null magic, for example. But yeah, just keep using magic, guys, and using normal attacks in between. But ice kind of just stun him. It doesn't always stun him, ice attacks, but most time it does. And yeah, that's Ifrit. Yeah, beat him, you'll get another Assault Twister. Not quite sure why it gives you another one. Later on, you do get a chance to kind of fuse Materias. You can kind of put all different materia together to make certain ones stronger or to create new ones, which is quite helpful. So that's the first chapter done, guys. He wouldn't betray us. Yep, at the end of each chapter, you'll get a chance to save your game. So, like I say, make sure you do so and never overwrite these chapter saves. Never overwrite these. Right, so chapter 2, we're not going to do too much. We're just going to do a few things to begin with, and then we'll make a save and leave it for the next video. Yeah, this is kind of like your hub area. So I'm just going to get through them cutscenes. Yeah, we'll do one mission now just to unlock the first summon. Yeah, so come outside, guys. Come over to the supply pod and you'll find a Thunder Materia. It'll come in useful a bit later. And then exit the briefing room. There'll be a few cutscenes and you'll get shown basically the streets. Yeah, Sector 8. So once you gain control back at the fountain, go right and you'll find these 3 women. Approach them for a brief cutscene and then talk to the blonde woman. That's a Genesis fan. Yeah, and tell her, count me in. Yeah, so talk to her and say count me in, and then talk to this brown haired woman, the Angeal fan, and tell her I would love to join. These kind of all related to trophies in some way or another. So yeah, talk to them too, join their fan clubs, and then head to the north. Yep, into Loveless Avenue. And then once we spawn in, we're going to go right and talk to the captain. Talking to him will activate a new mission, kind of like a side quest related to him. Mission 1. I wrote it down here. Mission 121 you'll get. We're not going to do it right now. We just want to talk to him so it becomes available. Because like I say, a lot of these missions are quite missable. If you do not unlock them, you don't have to do them yet, but you have to unlock a lot of them at key moments. Otherwise, you'll miss it. So yeah, talk to Captain to unlock Mission 121. And then come to North and talk to this Genesis fan. Tell her you want to join. So yeah, top option, sure I will join. Yeah, she's got a twin on the opposite side of the sector. So once you've done all that, head back to the fountain area and then head right back into the Shinra building. That's pretty much all we need to do for the time being out in the streets. So yeah, back into the Shinra building. Head up the stairs and enter the far elevator. And you want to take it to the soldier floor. Soldier floor is basically where your briefing room and everything is. So soldier floor. When you spawn in, there'll be a brief cutscene. Yep, tell him you'll head over there right now. Otherwise he'll just give you kind of like a little tutorial. Right. Head into a briefing room nearby. There's another side quest you'll probably see on the map, but we can do that one later. That's all we're going to do for now. So come to save point and you want to do mission 8 1 1. So M811. Yep, do this one. You're going to be fighting Ifrit again. This will allow you to access him as a summon on the slot reel. And this summon does a lot of damage. You can do like a few K damage. So just like before, just defeat him. Blizzard Blade, Blizzard, and then just doing some normal attacks in between. Get limit breaks, use them. We start to stun an ability. Go really aggressive, guys, to interrupt him. You don't actually get much time to interrupt them, actually. Yeah, get some light invincibility active like always. Just go to town on him. Yeah, sometimes you can kind of just keep repeating that. Just to block it like so to break his chain. Yep, he tried running away then, but I just got him in time. There you go. So once you defeat him, defeat kind of got defeat mixed up with Ifrit then. Yeah, you want to get the Ifrit materia once he's been defeated. And yeah, now you can use him as a summon. DMV summon mode, and this DMV, so for a trophy you have to get 100% on all of these, and it's quite a bit of a crazy grind. So what I'm going to do, save my game, guys, and that'll be it for part 1. They'll be ready to jump in on part 2, guys, finish this chapter. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, welcome back to Crisis Core. this is part 2, and just continue on from that last save point. We're going to head into the office nearby and talk to Seng and say you are ready. Yeah, this video will unlock a few more trophies, a few more missable trophies we'll get out of the way. We'll unlock Materia Fusion, which we'll be kind of using quite a bit in part 3 to increase our attack quite a bit. So yeah, skip the cutscenes or watch them, it's up to you. And then once you got through them, you will spawn here in Banora, the apple orchard. So I'm going to get rid of these enemies to begin with, and we've got a little boss fight coming up. Yeah, these G assassins just spamming with your attacks and your AP abilities. That's your summoning materia, which you probably unlocked in the previous mission. Yeah, you can randomly get it now on the slot reel, or DMV, so it's called. But it's basically just a slot reel, isn't it? Yeah, so you kill them. Get control back, there'll be a chest on your left. Yeah, what we're going to do now, guys, is replace Blizzard with Thunder. Because this boss coming up is weak to thunder. Yep. Take the Soma from that chest. And then come up here as we were doing before. We're sticking along the walls if you can. It will decrease the chances of you finding the battle. Just escape like I'm doing if you do get caught in a battle. Yeah, this boss fight, he's weak to thunder. Yeah, save point there you can use to recover any AP or MP you used in that previous fight. Yeah, so just spam your thunder, like so, that's all you need to do. He can hit you quite hard. As long as you try to keep always at the side of his body, he should miss you with most of his attacks. I mean, like there, because I was in front of him, he caught me. The cannon, if you're on the side, it will miss you. When he does a spider web, just keep dodging away and it will miss. And when he does like a field, I forget the exact name of it, he doesn't get a chance to do it. But if he does a field, you need to get out of the way because he's going to cause a big field around him, doing any like shock damage, and you want to get away, then you can kind of be doing thunder while on the outskirts of the field. That's it. Once he's dead, guys, loot that chest for the X potion, and then make your way to the DI. A DI, by the way, is your destination icon. If you open your map and press a button for the icons, it will say destination. So yeah, that's the name. If you hear me see DI or die, I guess, it means head to the marker or destination icon, objective marker, whatever you want to call it. So after that cutscene, coming down here into the village. Now there's 5 hidden items you need to interact with here, otherwise you're going to miss out on a trophy a bit later. So you've got this item here first. Just touch it, you won't be able to pick it up yet, you just need to touch it to make it appear later. Loot this chest. In this chest you'll find a remedy. There's another hidden item here, that's hidden item number 2. Just touch it and then touch hidden item number 3. There's 2 more, we'll just do them 3 for the time being. Run into the save point, guys, and then come this door. The southern door is the house you need to go in. If you interact with any other doors, which are the wrong ones, you might trigger a battle. Now in here, there's actually chests in this house, and it's got a whopping 5 gil inside. I've avoided it because it's just too much money. I don't have the space in my wallet to carry it. But yeah, if you want to loot that chest in that house, it's got 5 gil inside. Once you leave the house, you'll be lobbed into this battle. Just kill these enemies. So we've got 3 hidden items so far. There's 2 more we need to find. Like I say, quite easy to avoid or miss this trophy, which they lead you to. Right, once got rid of them enemies, let's carry it along to the DI after getting through the cutscene. And just on the corner here at the freeway fork, you see that other hidden item near the crate? We want to get that one. So if you escape from this battle, make sure you do not forget to get the hidden item just here. There it is. So that's hidden item number 4. And then come up this hill, you'll be a chest on your right with a high potion inside. I'm not always going to get a chest, but to begin with, the first kind of 5 videos or so, probably will get most chests. Yeah, that chest on the left has got an MP up materia inside. Get that, and this is a 5th hidden item here, guys, near the rocks. Make sure you get that. So that's all 5 hidden items. I will probably get all the chests which have like a materia inside or an accessory, but when it comes to just consumables, yeah, eventually I will stop getting them all. I'll probably list them all in a text guide, just in the gameplay. Eventually I'll probably stop getting all the consumable chests. So once you talk to Seng, There'll be a little cutscene, and afterwards you'll spawn here in the factory. Just get rid of these enemies. And I'm just going to get a chest at the end of the walkway. This chest has 5 gil inside with 2 extra zeros added onto it. Yeah, 500 gil inside this one. Yeah, so a little bit more than that previous chest. Just a touch. So yeah, after the cutscene, do not go down the steps yet. I mean, it's only 500 gil. It's not like a massive difference, but like I say, for the first few parts, I'm going to be showing you where all these chests are. So you look at that. And by the way, when it comes to some of your potions, try not to use them. You can use the basic potions, but do not use your cross potions, your X potions. Do not use your elixirs. Do not use your Phoenix Downs, because they sell for quite a lot and they're a good source of money early in the game. So once you've got that chest, come down the steps and you'll be lobbed into another battle. You're going to get rid of the heli gunner first. It's weak to thunder. Just spam a few thunder attacks on him and it'll kill it, and they can take care of all the assassins before they get a chance to assassinate you. Yep, you can assassinate the assassinators. A few of these will keep spawning. I think there can only be like 3 on the map at once. So yeah, normally when you kill a few, they'll keep spawning. I think it goes up to letter G or something. Probably like 6 altogether or so. But once killed all these, there'll be a chest in the corner beneath the walkway, which has got an elixir inside. Elixirs sell for 2,500 if I remember. X potions sell for, is it 1,000 or 2,000? I forget. But Phoenix Downs sell for 5,000 as well. Like I say, it's a lot of money to begin with early in the game. Right, so once killed him, we'll go and loot that chest in the corner for the elixir ×1. Got quite an annoying trophy coming up as well, where you have to, it's kind of like a little mini game, probably a few minutes away. Yeah, loot that chest for an elixir. Come and stream next, there'll be another chest on your left. This one has a remedy inside. Yeah, come in here for a cutscene. Use a save point if you need to, and just keep following the DI until you get outside. Yeah, you come up here, then you have to go back into that big open room again, and you'll leave the factory. So this mini game coming up, kind of, you'll get all these kind of rockets thrown at you, but they come at you in slow motion. Luckily, they do not go at the general speed of a ballistic. Luckily, they come at you in slow motion. They're got very low propulsion, I guess. Yeah, once you spawn outside, you've got a chest here with the bronze armlet inside, and around the corner is another chest, and that should have a cross potion. Yeah, so like I say, this mini game coming up, you have to get perfect. It's not as bad as it sounds. The first 9 are pretty much always the same timing, but number 10 can throw you out a bit because the camera changes the angle. Kind of get confused. But if you do mess this up, afterwards when you get control back, just reload checkpoint. As long as you don't do anything else, it shouldn't have a chance of making autosave. So if you fail it, as soon as you get control back, open up the menu, go down to options and load the autosave. So that's it. That's the first one. You've got to hit 10 of them. You have to wait till they get close to you and they glow red, and then press attack. And there you go. Just keep doing that, guys. So like I say, the first 9, timing is very similar. I mean, it changes very slightly, I guess, during each rocket. But yeah, number 10 is quite a big change. It's mainly because the camera angle changes and you can't quite tell how close you are to it. Yeah, this one. And there you go. Just look out for when it glows red and you see the cursor appear, and that's it. So yeah, you'll get perfect, and because you got perfect, you'll get a trophy in a second. And there we go, slicing soldier. So yeah, if you don't get that one, now open the menu, guys, and reload the autosave. So now we're going to get all 5 hidden items. There's one hidden item there. So I've just got hidden item number 1 near them crates at the fork. Hidden item number 2 is up here by these rocks. Right, back down, so that's 2 hidden items. We've got 3 more. You must do this quickly before the time expires. And if you think you're going to not do it in time, then reload. Do not let the time count down, so game might autosave afterwards. Just reload before. There's your 3rd hidden item near the doorway, 4th hidden item near the well, and 5th hidden item near the entrance of the village. Right, that's all 5 hidden items. Now go over to the DI, and yep, you'll get another trophy in a second. You get quite a lot of items for this one. So you'll get guild ×1000. you get Guild times 500. You'll get an Ether, a Soma, an X Potion, an Elixir, and a Phoenix Down. And of course, you'll get that trophy, Banora Treasures. Once done so, guys, and you get control back, head into Angeal's house. Now you've got to fight Behemoth. Probably the hardest fight so far. If he gets chance to his ability, which honestly is quite tricky, preventing him from doing this massive ability attack. What he'll do the Mega Flare. And if your stats are the same as mine, same equipment and everything, he'll do about 500 plus damage. It's normally about 550. So never let your health get below 550. If it does get below, just make sure if you see him charging his ability, you heal. Because if he hits you with his Mega Flare, which is his special ability, it will do, like I say, about 550 damage. And most of his attacks do hit you quite hard, so you always need to keep your health topped up anyway. Try to attack him from behind, because he's got a massive health pool, and if you just attack him from the front, you're not going to do much damage. It will take ages. Yeah, so always try to attack him from behind. Just make sure you're always ready to block him. His attacks do a lot of damage, so you always want to make sure you're guarding ready.
Bringing out the big guns.
Yeah, obviously use your limit attacks if you get them, and your summon. So yeah, just attack him from behind. If you do try to do your abilities, do not get greedy. Just do like 1 or 2 attacks and then do your ability. Don't try to do a full combo, because you're probably going to get knocked out of it at the end, or get knocked out of the ability. Yeah, so just watch your health. Like I say, you can use your cure to heal or use your potions, but do not use your cross potions or your elixirs or your phoenix downs. You can use high potions as well. I don't think they'll sell for much. But yeah, cross potion, elixirs and phoenix down, you want to keep hold of them for now. Yeah, when he flies away, you can't really attack. You can attack him with magic, I believe, when he's on the outside of the map, but your magic doesn't really have much of a range to it. Yeah, so each time he jumps into the air, just block, because he's likely about to stomp on you when he flies back down. And if you get behind him, you can normally get a few hits in, and then you'll need to block his tail swipes. Or his stomp, he'll do a stomp as well. Yeah, so here it is, the ability. It's hard knocking him out of this, as you can see. And if he hits you, you'll see Mega Flare, you do about 550 damage. So as long as you got over 550, you should be able to survive it. There you go, 510 it did that time. It varies. I think the highest I've had it do is 532. Yeah, so always block him when he flies up into the air. Get behind him again, guys, and you'll slowly whittle down his health. It's kind of like a endurance fight, this one. And I've almost got him. Yeah, it's probably the most trickiest fight of this part, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's because this is actually the chapter fight. After this, we're on chapter 2. Yeah, so a few cutscenes to get through. When you kill Behemoth, by the way, you'll get the Force Bracelet. And there you go. That's chapter 2 done. Sorry, yeah, chapter 3 next. Got them mixed up. It's because I've labelled in the next chapter, chapter 2 in my text guide. So I've just fixed it. Yes, you're going to spawn back in the hub area now. We'll unlock Materia Fusion soon. So you'll be on the soldier floor. What you do to begin with, you're going to go southeast to the elevators. There'll be a brief cutscene. We'll just get through a cutscene, and then you want to take the elevator up to the soldier director's office. And at this point, after advancing the story so much, you'll unlock. You can now equip 6 materia slots. So yeah, now before you could only equip 4 materia, right? Now you can equip 6. You'll get fire and blizzard materia, and you'll unlock Materia Fusion. Like I say, we're going to use Materia Fusion a lot more in part 3. We'll use it near the start to really increase our damage. You can't really do much at the moment, just because you can't. I mean, if you're going to do the missions, yes, but I'm not going to do the missions, because if you do them later, they're going to be much more quicker to do anyway. It's not like they're going to give you anything crazy right now. It's going to make a massive difference. So yeah, once you get control back, interact with the supply pod and get a star pendant, then open Materia Fusion, guys, and you want to combine fire with the magic +1 with Blizzard Blade, which also has magic +1, and with them you'll craft Thunder Blade with magic +2. Yeah, so craft fire with magic +1, craft blizzard blade and with magic +1, and that will make thunder blade with magic +2. You'll get a trophy, guys, get Materia fusion down, and then what we want to do for equipment, so make sure it's the same as mine. So for your Materia, you want cure, thunder, thunder blade, assault twister, MP up, and power attack. And then for your accessories, you want the earrings and the force bracelet, unless you have something better. I'm not sure if you've been doing missions in your own time. Like I say, it's going to be much quicker doing missions later. It's up to you if you want to do them now. Like I say, it just means it will take you longer. Right, so once you've done all that, come and talk to these privates in here, the soldier with the orange interaction prompt. Talk to him and you'll unlock mission 711, that one there. So I've unlocked a new mission. Right, once you've done so, leave the briefing room, guys, to reach the soldier floor. And next up, we're going to go into the Materia room to the northwest. Yeah, this guy, when you exit the room, tell him you've got it. Otherwise he'll try and explain everything again. Yeah, so Materia room to the northwest. If you open your map, it should have an orange marker on it. Yeah, talk to researcher, and that will unlock another mission. That will unlock mission 821, which we'll do later. Right, come to save point next. And now we're going to do 3 missions. So we're going to do mission 711. So yeah, 711. The main reason I'm doing these is because we're going to get some accessories. We're going to improve our damage a little bit. Yeah, so since you spawn in, there'll be a chest behind you with an X potion inside. Like I say, this is mission 711. Follow the path and there'll be another chest a bit further nearer to the DI. Yep, in that chest you'll find an ether. So when it comes to these missions, all you have to do is defeat the DI enemy, the enemy with a destination marker. All the rest you can just avoid them. Yes, these 2 heavy gunners, get rid of them quickly with your thunder attack, like so. That's it, killing these 2, you'll obtain the headband.
Conflict resolved.
Yep, and then once you've done that, we're going to do another mission. Now we're going to do mission 712. I've no idea why these missions have such weird names. So it makes you think there's like thousands of missions, don't it? You got like mission 811 and mission 856. But yeah, right now we're going to do mission 711, mission 712, and mission 713. So this one we're on now, mission 712. Grab the Somar on the chest to the left. There'll be a chest on the right a bit further up. Try to make sure you get his chest before you get too close to the destination enemy, because obviously that'll trigger the fight. Yeah, this chest on the right, it's got an elixir inside. Like I say, that's basically 2,500 gil you just found, because that's how much they sell for. Yeah, and this final chest has a high potion inside. Right, engage the sweeper. Yep, so these are all weak to thunder, so you can just use the thunder attacks. And yeah, the thunder magic will likely do more damage than what the actual thunder blade does at this point. I think it's because with your ability points, your ability attacks, the game wants you to kind of mix them in with a combo, and that's to increase the damage on them. Problem is, it's tricky to get combos off sometimes. Yes, when you beat them, you'll get a star pendant, and we're going to do one more quest. Yeah, this loot you find on missions, by the way, the chest, it's always going to be the same items. It's fixed. Yeah, so mission 713. Right, so it's going to be a chest coming up. The chests on this mission have quite some good accessories inside, actually. Main reason we're doing this one. So this chest around the corner, you got sprint shoes, and you got another chest up here, just nearer the destination, and this one has got power wrist inside. Yeah, power wrist, I think that gives you plus 10 damage, and the diamond gloves you get for beating the boss gives you plus 10 magic and attack, or something like that. But with these, try to be careful. This boss can kill you very quickly. Just get rid of the B sources first. And then when it comes to the boss, try not to let him do any attacks. You probably noticed by now, they kind of do an attack and then they'll move around for a few seconds and attack and move around a few seconds. So you know what kind of your window to attack and when you need to dodge. But yeah, attack him and then kind of move out of the way. Attack him, move out of the way. Because you find you can do a spinning attack which can kill you very, very quickly. So once you killed him, you'll get the diamond gloves. Yeah, I'm going to equip them next. So you want to equip the diamond gloves. Yep, and the power wrist. As you can see, attack and magic plus 10 and power wrist gives you attack plus 10 as well. They give you massive boost. So next up, come in the training room, guys, to the northeast. There's a trophy for this. I don't know why, because it's mega easy. Yeah, you get a trophy for completing all the training subjects. So you think they're going to be hard to defeat, but they're actually mega easy. Yeah, talk to Hojo and tell him you'll show him what he can do, or what a soldier can do.
Activating combat mode.
Right, so they're going to go down mega quickly. So just start the fights with an assault twister. It's because you can do this a little bit early in the game. We're actually doing this a bit later. That's why I'm doing more damage. Yeah, you can do this when you first come to the soldier floor. But we avoided it until now. Yeah, so after that first battle, tell him you want to go again, you bet. And then you've got the next round of enemies. Just take these out. There's only 4 rounds altogether. The 4th one you have like a little boss. But the boss can be stun locked. If you get behind him and do a full combo chain of 4 attacks, you'll stun him. And then it gives you a chance of another 4 attacks, you'll stun him again. You can kind of stun lock him.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, so third one, just tackle these with an assault twister quickly.
Conflict resolved.
Yep, and then you're going to tell Hojo you want to go again. Bring it on, followed by I still have to go for it. Yeah, this final one gives you a high potion, like I say, you get a trophy. Yeah, so if you can manage a full combo on this experiment number 88, you'll stun him. And it gives you time to do another full combo, and you essentially can stun lock him. So yeah, this big guy here,
Activating combat mode.
yeah, it's quite aggressive. Yeah, keep trying to get behind him and get a full combo off, and you'll see it'll kind of stun lock him. There you go, you see it kind of makes him stand up on his feet. That was a stun. And then you can just do it again, like so. There you go, just unlock him. Nice and easy way to defeat him.
Conflict resolved.
Yep, conflict resolved. Right, another trophy in the back. First rate soldier. Yeah, so many missable trophies on this. All tied to little chapter objectives. You know, side objectives on chapters. And I'm surprised there's no chapter select on this game, actually. Yeah, so once you've got that trophy, guys, first rate soldier, come outside and head into the elevators to the southeast and go back to Soldier Director's office. There you go, for a few more cutscenes. So for this bit coming up, there's some optional objectives. It doesn't quite tell you, but they're kind of connected to a few optional trophies. So once you get control back, come over to this doorway. You can go to save point on the way here if you want to. You want to choose to head to the entrance. Then on this option, you want to choose to get off and look around. So first, choose to go to the entrance when you first approach the elevator. Then once you're on the elevator and get the next option, choose to get off and look around, guys. This is very, very important. Right, so you're going to be on the soldier floor now. You've got basically rescue 3 stranded civilians. Kind of like 3 sub-events, and each event will allow you to rescue civilians. So this first one, just kill them enemies and you rescue the researcher. And then approach the training room next. And as you approach it, you'll come across 2 citizens in distress. We're going to rescue them. All you got to get rid of is the red saucer enemies. So there'll be 6 of these here. Just spam your thunder attack, your thunder magic. And you should pretty much instant kill each one with 1 attack. Right, afterwards, there's going to be a choice for these guys. You want to choose, say, I won't tell anyone. Very important, say, I won't tell anyone. You get 5,000 gil. I don't think that choice affects the outcome of the trophy. I mean, for the trophy you have to rescue everybody during this kind of ambush, and whether you snitch on them guys or not, I think you still get a trophy. But just say you won't tell anyone, just play it safe, and you get 5,000 gil anyway, which is going to be very, very helpful. And then after that, guys, you get control back, come to the southwest, and you'll find another person in trouble. Rescue them. That's it. Kill the enemies. You'll get 1 elixir. Right, and that's everybody been rescued on this floor.
Entrance.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to the elevator, and now you can choose to go to the entrance. Make sure you've rescued all 3 parties on that floor before you go back to the elevator, guys. And then once you go back down to the entrance, you'll be lobbed into a battle with a bunch of sweepers and a bunch of G Avengers. Yeah, you got to get rid of the Avengers now.
Conflict resolved.
Quite a lot of these will spawn. This first battle, I think it's just like 1 sweeper and a few Avengers. And then this next battle, you'll have altogether probably about 6 sweepers spawn or so. And you'll have to get rid of every single party member of the Avengers. Yeah, they'll all spawn in. So yeah, as you kill enemies, more will spawn. Sweepers are of course weak to thunder, so you can spam thunder attacks if you want to. Yeah, and you'll have some of these red source enemies as well. And get rid of them. There's 2 more parties we need to rescue yet, but they're outside in the streets. You've got the first 3 parties you have to rescue on the soldier floor. And then you come down to the entrance, kill these enemies, and then you'll be outside and can rescue the next 2 parties. And then that should pop the trophy. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the amount of sweeper. I'm not sure if it's a little bit random. So I don't think I had 4 all spawn at once. I think it might be random, possibly what type of enemy spawn. So it might be an Avengers, it might be sweepers. It might depend. For example, you might get 2 Avengers, 2 sweepers, or 3 sweepers, 1 Avenger. I'm not quite sure. I'm just... When I've been testing this, I don't think I've got 4 sweepers all spawn at once. I don't know, maybe it's RNG. But anyway, they all fall down pretty easy. I mean, if you get sweepers, you can at least hit all their weaknesses with thunder attacks. And you might notice by now, thunder, it will hit anything between yourself and the target. So thunder, it kind of zaps from your hand or whatever, your materia, in the line over to the target. And if there's any enemies between that line, they get shocked as well. So if you want to attack multiple enemies at once with thunder, lock onto the furthest target and then move around so other targets are between you and the target. Then when you shoot thunder, it will attack the others.
Activating combat mode.
Blizzard and fire, you need to be close together. So yeah, after that fight, you'll be outside, guys, and there's actually a save point on the right, which you can use to recover your bars if you need to, your AP, MP and HP. But once you're ready, come into Loveless Avenue. And once you enter here, go right to begin with. This is quite important. Do not go too far forward, otherwise you'll advance the story. You need to rescue these final 2 civilians. So go right, kill them enemies. Yep, and you rescue these. Yep, we get an amulet ×1. And then 1 more party to rescue. Just on the opposite side street, you have again sweeper and some smaller enemies.
Activating combat mode.
Well, you've got an Avenger here. But as you saw there, I was aiming on the Avenger, or was it the Sweeper, but the other enemy was getting in the middle, and he was getting shocked as well. Yeah, we get earrings from him. And there you go, guys. Everyone's hero. You should get that trophy. Like I say, that's for rescuing everybody in this section. There's 3 on the soldier's floor, and these 2 outside. Once ready, continue on forward, and you'll get lobbed into a little boss fight with the G Eraser. So his attacks are they do quite a lot of damage. So you want to try to make sure you're always blocking. But what you find out with this guy, you'll find if you try and do a combo and then do an AP ability, he'll likely knock you out of it. And getting behind him is quite tricky as well. So all I keep doing, just attack him with normal attacks and then be ready to hold block if you see him about to do an attack. And of course, when you see him charging his ability, try and do a combo and then AP attack to knock him out of it. And yeah, you can see there how much damage he does. And once you beat him, guys, you get Barrier and Materia. Yeah, just keep doing that. Normal attacks, block, normal attacks, block, and that should get rid of him soon enough. Right, some more cutscenes, and this will be where we end that video. So you actually unlock a new shop here, which we're going to use at the start of part 3. Yeah, a new shop, so you can actually buy some new things from the menu. But yeah, as you spawn in, straight away go to right and save your game, guys, ready for part 3. Like I say, start the next video, we're going to be doing quite a lot of materia fusing to strengthen our attacks. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, welcome back, guys, to part 3. We're going to kick off this one with some materia fusing. So yeah, please pay attention to begin with. Yeah, we're jumping right in with a lot of complicated menu switching. So you want to come into menu first, shop, sell on any shop, and you want to sell all your X potions, all your elixirs, and your Phoenix down. Yeah, so all your X potions, all your elixirs, and your Phoenix down. You can find all this in my text guide, by the way. And then go into Shinra shop, and you're going to buy 50 potions. You're going to use potions to heal up from now on, guys. You're not going to waste a slot with a cure materia no more. And then come in the research department shop, and you want to buy 8 fire. 8 fire. You want to buy 1 blizzard, 1 thunder, 16 libra, and 1 headband. Like I say, this is all in my text, guys, so just check that out if you find it hard to keep up with what I'm doing in the menus. So I know it can be quite tricky to... I can go mega slow. The problem is, I am going a bit slow. You can always slow the video down, can't you? So like I say, the text guide is there if you need it. So what we're going to do now, come into materia fusion, and you want to combine fire, just plain fire, so that's fire with no stat on the side of it. Yeah, if a materia's got like 2 stars or 3 stars, you know, like a high level, or it's got like MAG or Mag +1 or attack +1 at the side, for example, that can affect what it combine into, so keep that in mind. So what you're doing right now, you want to combine fire, just a plain fire, with Libra attack +1, and you want to do that 7 times. So fire plus Libra attack +1, fire plus Libra attack +1. Do that, like I say, 7 times. So you'll get 7 fire with attack +2. So this is it. You should have 7 of them, guys. So once you've done so, next up is Blizzard plus Libra attack +1. That should make Blizzard with attack +2. Next up is Thunder, a plain Thunder with Libra attack +1 again. That should make a Thunder attack +2. Next should be Barrier plus Libra with attack +1. That should make Barrier with attack +2. And then you want a plain Assault Twister. A plain Assault Twister. And you'll combine that with a Libra attack +1. And that should make Assault Twister attack +2. And then do it again with the other one. But if your second Assault Twister is already leveled up. For example, mine's leveled up to level 2. Then just craft the other one with it. It should still be okay. As long as it's still getting attack and it doesn't change the mag, it should be okay. And then once you've done that, so you fuse both Assault Twisters with Libra attack. Then you want to fuse Power Attack with Libra attack +1 to make Power Attack with attack +2. Yep, and it's back with Barrier. You can craft the Barrier attack +2 with the Assault Twister with attack +2 as well. And that should make Assault Twister with attack +3. Right, so all we're going to do now, what we're going to do next is we're going to combine Fire attack +2 with the Assault Twister with attack +3. And that should make Fire Blade with attack +4, as you can see. That's one we want. We want it to have attack, so it primarily increases your physical damage. And then once you've got a Fire Blade, all you're going to do then is keep combining your Fire attack +2 with your Fire Blade. And each time you do it, it's going to increase the attack +1 each time. So combine all your fire with attack +2 with a Fire Blade, and it'll keep increasing it. Eventually, you'll get up to Fire Blade attack +10. Yeah, I'll pin all this in the comments. So in the comments, there'll be a pinned comment, and pretty much, I mean, it's all in text guide anyway, like I keep saying. But just what we're doing right now in this menu, because it's going to be quite hard to keep track, I'll just lob all this in the comments so you can just look in there if you're having trouble keeping up, and just basically do what I mentioned in the pinned comments. Right, next up, once you've done all that, we're going to check our build. So for the equipment, you want Blizzard attack +2, Fire Blade attack +10, Thunder Blade MAG +2. You want Assault Twister with attack +2. You want Libra attack +1. Power attack with attack +2. And obviously in accessories you want Diamond Gloves and your Power Wrist. So that's kind of what you want to look like at the moment, guys. So your Fire Blade is going to do a lot of damage. So you see in a second. Once done all that, head towards a DI and do your Fire Blade. Look how much damage you do.
Conflict resolved.
Couple of thousand.
Oh yeah.
So once you killed him, there'll be a cutscene. And there'll be a few more actually as well. 4 cutscenes in total after defeating him.
Angeal.
So now you're going to go back to save point and kind of climb down the ladder, just past it. Yeah, this ladder over here. So climb down here, guys. And I call this next floor. So where we start, that's the starting floor, I've called it. And this is below start floor 1. So come down and then follow the path to the right. You can kill these enemies really quickly with Fire Blade if you want to, or just try to escape quickly. But you see that attack they do, jump, we'll be getting that a bit later.
Conflict resolved.
And we'll be getting a version called High Jump, which is very, very strong. So you want to come along here and climb down this ladder. If you find yourself getting caught in too many battles like I am, try to hug the walls a bit better. I find if I kind of run into the wall as I'm going forward, it seems to trigger less battle. But if you're just keeping your side to the wall but you're still running forward, it seems to trigger more battles. You kind of need to run into the wall, I think. Yeah, loot this chest for a Shinra Alpha. Grab the chest on the other side to find a high potion and then turn this valve. Yep, and that should unlock this door at the top. Just got to make our way up there now. Right, and then turn around, guys, and go back up the ladder. Yeah, run to the end. You want to go right and turn the valve at the end and lower another ladder. Yeah, if you want to kill these guys quickly, you need to spam that Fire Blade as soon as you spawn in. And you probably noticed by now, if you kill enemies, you get like a little bonus depending on how you kill them. If you kill them with magic, you get a little bonus. If you kill them without damage, you get a good bonus. Kind of refill some of your AP and HP and MP at the end of battle. It's quite handy. I think that's something that you need to do in the remakes. It'll be nice. Right, so turn that valve, you'll lower this ladder, you want to climb up. And I'm going to go right and head over to Sephiroth. Just follow this path to the end. I was going to run past the flying creatures. Yeah, so all the way to the end here, guys. Getting caught in a lot of battles. Yeah, climb down this ladder. Right, approach Sephiroth at the end. And there'll be 2 cutscenes. We'll be getting that jump materia in this video. It's good because when you jump and when you land, it does like an AoE. So there's few enemies close together, you kind of kill them all, and it's just quite a lot of damage as well. And because you jump in the air, you avoid a lot of the attacks also. So you want to come in here, and before you talk to Sephiroth, grab these 3 files in the area. Yeah, save point there. Yeah, grab these 3 files in this area before you talk with him. That's it, like so. Yeah, and then talk with him for a few more cutscenes. You'll see Hollander, who'll run away. We're going to chase after him.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, just carry on through. Save point to the right if you need it. There's 1 or 2 battles along this corridor, which you will have to defeat the enemies. But most of them you can run away like I've just done. Yeah, so you've got a chest here. It's got a Somar inside. Right, once you discover him there, chase after him again. Yeah, now these enemies, you have to kill these guys. Yeah, these Avengers. The Avengers are back, we just can't keep them down. But your firework, your fire blade should make quick work of them. Right, once you've done so, to carry on towards the DI, the destination icon. Yeah, so chest down here. That chest has 2 high potions inside it. A few parts where we're going to be doing quite a bit of mission grinding. What I think we're going to do for that is I'm going to be taking through all the story missions. I will be taking through all these as I've been doing so far. Yeah, it's a chest here. That's it, you've got a MAG up in that, so make sure you loot that chest for that mag up. Then carry on along the main path. These enemies, I believe you have to kill these ones. Yeah, I'm sure I did try running away. Oh no, you can run them. No, it's a bit further on, sorry. Yes, you can escape from them ones. Yeah, it's just up here. Yeah, so as you reach that chest, you'll get interrupted. Yeah, so these guys, you have to take these out. Just use your fire blade to make quick work of them again. Oh, I've not got enough AP. You can use your Soma, by the way, to recover AP. Just be careful with spending your money, because when we come to purchasing material and whatnot, you will notice that your gold, your gil, just get very, very low. So yeah, do not spend too much of it. Try to save it for when we spend money, guys. Unless you're doing extra fighting, I guess. Yeah, loot that chest, you'll find the jump materia. Right, so once you've got that materia, guys, to jump. Yep, you're going to change, you're actually going to put jump on your equipment now. Yeah, put jump there on your equipment and then come into materia fusion. And you want to combine Libra attack +1 with jump. Combine Libra attack +1 with jump. That should make jump attack +2. Yep, so you create that. And then you want to combine Thunder attack +2 with Fire Blade attack +10 to make Blizzara Blade with attack +11. We'll kind of keep switching about this. You know, just kind of trying to make our strongest attack the element which the next strongest enemy coming up is going to be weak to. So yeah, combine Thunder with attack +2 with Fire Blade with attack +10 to make Blizzara Blade attack +11. Like I say, this is your equipment, how your equipment should look, guys. Blizzard, Blizzara Blade, Thunder Blade, Assault Twister, Jump, Power Attack, Diamond Glyphs and Power Wrist. All them little stat boosts, you know, your attack +2, attack +10 at the side, they all boost your attack. Right, it's not that they just work for that specific materia, that boosts your attack across everything. Right, in here, go left and come up here, you'll find a chest with a circlet inside. So loot that and carry on towards your objective for another few cutscenes. Got a little fight coming up. Yes, you've got a pile machine, a shot machine and a cutter machine. One of these is weak to ice, the pile machine. I don't think the other two have a weakness. Now, when you kill each of these, each one will drop something for you. But I think it's a little bit random. So I got a power wrist from him then, and you see this one don't have a weakness. At least the pile machine had a weakness. Yeah, so I've got a power wrist from that first one, from the pile machine. The shot machine. See what it drops in a second. I can't quite remember which one drops what. And then you'll also get a Shinra Alpha and a Chocobo Armlet, guys. No, because I killed them both at the same time. I'm not sure which one dropped what. Right, a few more cutscenes, and that's the end of Chapter 3. Chapter 4 is where there's going to be a bunch of minigames. They're not too bad. There is one which is quite annoying due to camera angles. You get a trophy, guys, Angeal stream of one thing. Obviously completing Chapter 3. Yeah, make a save. Like I say, always make a save at the start of each chapter and never overwrite these, just in case you mess up any trophies later. Yeah, there's minigames. There's one particular one where you have to keep pressing X, but you also need to rotate camera, but you can't because your hand is busy spamming X. I wish I made it so you picked up the material automatically, but you have to keep spamming X so you can't turn the camera, which actually makes it a bit harder. But once you get used to the route, it's not actually too bad. It just takes about 10 attempts before you get used to the route. So you want to do a mission now, guys. Mission 721. So interact with the save point and do mission 721. Right, we spawn here. There's 5 chests. Quite a few. They don't really have anything mega decent, so it's up to you if you want to loot them all. I'll show you where they are now. All are. Yeah, you got Blizzard in one, then a high potion, then another high potion, then a Somar, then a remedy. That's it. That's all you've got in these 5 chests. And the reason we're doing a few missions now is basically to unlock more possibilities in Materia fusion. This one we're doing now unlocks the item fusion time, which allows you to use items when fusing materials, and it actually makes you able to craft some really overpowered stuff. Yep, and the second quest we're going to be doing in a second is gives you a keychain, which allows you to equip a 3rd accessory, which is going to come in really useful. But yeah, I was saying something about the missions. Yeah, when it comes to, we're going to do a spot of grinding in about 2 videos time, and when it comes to it, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you started, and then I'm going to leave you to it. What I'll do, I'll have in the description or pinned comment, well of course it's going to be my text guide, but I'm going to list you all the missions you want to do right now. I'll mention in the video as well. We'll do like a part of the story, and then once you get to that point, I'll give you a bit of a brief overview of what you want to do now, and then we'll kind of fast forward it to afterwards, or we might finish a video on that, so you've got something to do in the meantime. But yeah, we'll get forward. Yeah, this is your boss, by the way, on this mission, G Eraser. Yeah, just be careful like before, he can hit you quite hard. But yeah, once you killed him, he'll drop a MAG macro stone. Yep, I think the sweeper drops that, and then you'll get an item fusion tome as well. Yeah, well, like I say, with the grinding, when we get there, the serious grinding that is, I'll just list all the missions you want to do and what the chests contain, and the reasons you want to do them, what you want to craft afterwards, etc, etc. So don't worry, I will still take you through it. I'm just not sure if I want to bore you with all the footage of me just grinding loads of missions. So it's like 300 plus missions you have to do all together for platinum, unfortunately. Right, so next mission, guys, is mission 722. We're doing this one because this one gives you a keychain. Like I say, it allows you to equip a 3rd accessory. So you've got a massive 6 chests in this one. But these all have some pretty good items inside, not like that previous one. Yeah, these ones all pretty much have accessories inside or materia. So let's follow my lead. This is your first chest. This has got an MAG up inside it. Yeah, just basically explore every path which doesn't lead you to a DI, and that's kind of where you find all the chests. It's not like mega complicated, the layouts and whatnot. Yeah, so that chest contains an elixir ×1. Yeah, this chest over here has a Gris bag ×1. Right, and the next 3 chests are basically all in this same little room. Yeah, we'll find a room with 3 chests inside it. Yeah, this one up here, I believe. Yeah, so here we go. So these 3 chests, you've got a mithril gloves, you've got high potion, and a cross potion, or X potion. So the mithril gloves, I think they increase your magic by 5 and your attack +5. So probably going to equip them in our 3rd slot when we finish. But if you're lucky enough to get power wrist drop from one of them cutter enemies, just before we finish the previous chapter, you can equip that probably instead. So it gives you a bigger boost to your attack, whereas mithril gloves gives you like 5 to attack and 5 to magic. But we're not really using magic too much at the moment. So yeah, once you've got all the chests, all we're doing now is making our way to the DI to defeat the boss. Now be quite careful with this boss. If he attacks you with certain attacks, he can almost kill you just outright. He'll kind of stun lock you, and for example, if he does this massive field, this force field thing, it can just stun lock you and you'll be dead. So yeah, just play it safe. Do not try and get cocky, guys. If you get attacking from behind with your Blizzara blade, you'll do a lot of damage to him. Actually, after doing these 2 missions, we're going to be crafting high jump and vital slash. And vital slash, by the way, it makes it so all your attacks become critical, which is mega helpful. Yeah, and we're going to be doing that after this boss. It's basically, this guy is basically just a powered up version of that boss we fought much early in the game. Get the name of him now, but do you remember when we're in that outdoor area when we had to find all the hidden items on the floor outside? Yeah, this guy's just basically like a powered up version. Yeah. Always move out of the way of that spider web. If you're just standing still when he falls back down, the spider web will cast stop, and then you're basically just open to attacks from him.
Better run for it.
When we do start grinding later, all these missions you'll pretty much be able to instant kill the enemy on it. Because we'll be kind of much more overpowered by that point. We'll have a Buster Sword as well. The Buster Sword improves your damage by quite a bit. So it's got like a battle stance thing. Yes, there it is. You'll kill him, guys. You'll get a keychain. Yep, and a bulletproof vest either. I think the bulletproof vest might be a random drop by him. But the keychain is what's important. So with that keychain, now we can equip 3 accessories. So we're going to come into Materia Fusion next, guys. Right, we're going to combine Assault Twister, Attack +2 with Magic Up. Yeah, just a plain Magic Up, which you found earlier. And then the item you want to use. If it's got a stat on it like that, as mine's got Magic +1, then just use it. It should still be okay. And then you want to use Headband +2. Basically, you're trying to make high jump with attack on it. Yep, Headband +2. That's it. As you can see, that's going to make high jump with attack +2 for me. That is what you want. Like I say, this is all in this text guide. I'll just list this whole part, and I think I'm just going to list this whole video, all the steps, in the description. Yeah, next up you want to craft Power Attack +2. Power Attack with Attack +2, with HP up, with HP +10%, and the item wants to be Star Pendant ×2. You should have all these, we did find them earlier. Yep, and that should make Vital Slash with Attack +3. Attack +2. It just made it with Attack +3 because my Power Attack had leveled up. Right, and once you've done that, yeah, this is what you're going to equip now. So you've got Blizzard with Attack +2, Bizarro Blade with Attack +11, Thunder Blade with Magic +2, High Jump with Attack +2, or mine's with +3. Then you want to equip just a plain Fire here. Yeah, just love that on there. And then you've got Vital Slash with Attack +2, or mine's with +3. And then at the bottom you've got Diamond Gloves, Power Wrist, and the Mithril Gloves. Like I say, if you've got a second Power Wrist, you could equip that. Like actually, I have got one, but I'm not going to equip it just in case any of you wasn't so lucky that the cutter enemy dropped one for you. So yeah, but if you go with Diamond Gloves, Mithril Gloves, and Power Wrist, you should definitely have at least one each of them. Right, once you're done, guys, head over to DI. Yeah, the 2 cutscenes. And then you'll spawn outside. We're in the Sector 5 slums now. This is where all the minigames are going to be. But we're actually going to start the minigames at the start of the next video. Yeah, so we're not going to be doing it here. Like I say, the minigames aren't too bad. They're not nowhere near as bad as Rebirth.
Activating combat mode.
Yes, you want to defeat these enemies. I kind of forgot that I had to defeat them and I tried running away to begin with. If you use your high jump now, watch how much damage it does. Look at this bad boy. Yeah, the attacks should mostly be critical, your normal square attacks. Yeah, so once you kill them, yep, just carry on to the DI. And you'll reach a market. Well, you'll reach the streets. Once in the streets, you want to head to the large door to the southeast, which will take you to the market. Yeah, the mini games we'll be doing at the start of the next video. One of them's a little bit random. The other one's kind of like you got to guess, but it kind of gives you hints, so you kind of can't go wrong. But like I said, that one where you have to collect the materia, it's awkward because you have to press X to pick them all up, and there's 20, but you can't rotate the camera because you're too busy spamming X, because you have to get perfect on it, and it's actually quite tricky to get perfect. You basically can't make any mistakes, so you can't be doing it slowly, so you have to basically just spam X and do it all without moving the camera, which makes it difficult. But once you've done it once, it's quite easy because you know the route then. But anyway, once in the market, yeah, try to leave via the south DI, and then talk to this child to the east. She's basically in the southeast corner of the map. Talk to her, and then keep saying wait a little longer. you need to do that 10 times. So try to exit via the south exit once in the market. And then after the cutscene, talk to the guild to southeast. And yeah, keep choosing that option, guys. Wait a little longer. Choose it 10 times. You skip the cutscenes in between. And eventually, you'll get that cutscene. And then next up, you want to talk to this guy to the southwest by the camper van. There'll be another cutscene. Yep, then talk to the guy near the middle wearing the apron.
Excuse me.
Yep, be another cutscene there. Right, next up, talk with the child to the northwest. This one here in the corner. For him, you want to say trade the potion. You need 5 potions to do this, but we should have plenty. So choose trade the potion 5 times. There's a trophy in this kind of chapter where you have to get max kind of affection rates with Aerith. So you have to be very careful with what you do. We'll be popping in the next video. But you need to try and follow me very closely here. So yeah, choose trade the potion 5 times. Basically, just keep doing it, guys, until you get a cutscene. And the next up, come and talk to this attendant at the stall to the northeast. There'll be another cutscene, and then once you spoke to everybody and done all them kind of little optional, well, not optional, but little quests, come and talk to Aerith in the middle. Once you get control back, go back and talk to the very first guild to the southeast. Yep, that's it, just over here. Yeah, there'll be a little cutscene, and now you want to choose the option, I'll buy the medicine for you. Very important, guys, choose the option, I'll buy the medicine for you. There'll be 2 cutscenes, and then you want to take the north exit once you're ready, back into the streets area. Yeah, so take this exit, guys, back into the streets. There'll be a little cutscene again. Now you want to head east to the DI. There'll be a little battle now. Yeah, 3 worms. Just use your high jump to get rid of them all pretty quick.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Right, another cutscene you can skip. And then once you're back in the market, guys, go and save your game, and that'll be it for this video. Yeah, ready to do all the minigames. So do not do anything else, guys, until the next video, because you might mess up a trophy. So yeah, make a save. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on part 4. Hey, welcome back, guys, to part 4. So we're going to jump straight into these minigames. So we're going to talk to this attendant just to the north, the perfume attendant. Yep, you want to say I'll buy it, followed by I'll give it a try. Now, for this minigame, you have to get perfect on all minigames, basically, to get a trophy. Now, 1 drip, just drip will be 1 drop, drip drip will be 2 drops, and splash will be 10. So bear that in mind. I need to press X and stop it on exactly whatever oil is needed. It's always random. For me, it says 26, it might be 29 for you. So basically, 1 drip is 1 drop, and splash is 10 drops. So drip 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 will be 3 drops. Splash will be 10, of course. Drip drip will be 2 drops. Drip 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 will be 4. So keep it in mind like that. It's quite random. You might get to land exactly on the drops you need, or it might go from like just before to straight past it. If that happens, just press X to finish the game and then retry it, guys. Like I said, it's a little bit random, but yeah, you'll get that trophy master blender, all explained in the text guide as well. Like I say, you must stop it on exactly the amount of drops you need, and it might go past it. It's a bit random. If it does, like I say, just retry it. And I don't know why it tells you what drip means and what drip drip means. Basically, 1 drip just means 1 and splash means 10. Now this minigame is a hard one. You have to collect all materia in 14 seconds, and we want to do this 3 times. Basically, you have to win every single minigame, but one of the minigames you have to win them 3 times, and it must be either this minigame or the oil drop one we just done. The guessing minigame with the kids doesn't count. It's got to be this minigame or the one we just did with the oil drops, the perfume. So I'm going to do this one 3 times, because the oil drop one is a bit random. Yeah, you get a trophy godlike, guys. That's for doing this perfect. You have to, like I say, you have to collect every materia in under 14 seconds. The thing is, once you learn this, I've done it once, the other times become much easier. So I just advise to do this one 3 times. So again, like I say, I'm going to do this 3 times. I've done it once already, so twice more. The annoying thing is, because you have to keep pressing X to pick up the materia, so you can't rotate the camera at the same time. This is what I was saying earlier. And I did try messing about with the options, you know, camera options and settings, and it didn't really make it any easier. So unfortunately, you can't really do nothing about it. You know once you've got perfect because you'll get 100 gil as a reward. So I've done it. I've won it twice. Got perfect twice. Got to get perfect one more time. So just watch my path I'm taking. I'm not touching the camera. I'm just spamming X and moving Zack. So yeah, I don't need to watch the tutorial again. So you kind of get them two, come across here, then you go back, get these three, kind of do a zigzag there, run over to the end, loop back around. You get that one, then you kind of have to walk up to the gate, then go back left. It's tricky to explain. I mean, you can see in the video the path I'm taking. You want to take that exact path, and that's it. That's the third time. So win that minigame three times. Like I say, you have to win it once anyway. You might find it difficult to begin with, but once you've won it once, it'll be mega easy after that. I can kind of do it every time now. So this minigame, yeah, obviously choose to pay. And today's prize will be random, but do not worry about today's prize. We just need to get perfect. And say, yeah, that sounds good. Let Aerith choose. Now watch your numbers. They will be random. So it's going to give you two numbers. For me, she gave me 2 and 5. Yeah, so she's gave me 2 and 5. Like I said, it'll be random. Now the boy is also going to give me some numbers. And the number you want to pick is the number which overlaps with Aerith. So now I'm going to say, yeah, why not? So here are the kids' predictions. So I've got Aerith's at the moment. She's got 2 and 5. Now the boy picked 2, 3 and 4. So it must be 2 because the boy picked 2 and so did Aerith. So I'm going to go with number 2. That's it. As far as I know, I think they always have at least one overlapping number. Obviously it's a little bit random. Just try it again if the numbers don't quite, if too many overlap or none of them do. But you just want one number to overlap and then pick that one. There you go. So the correct number is 2. So I've got perfect on that minigame. You'll get another trophy. There you go. Bingo. So yeah, so make sure you got perfect on the oil drop minigame. Perfect 3 times on the materia collecting. And perfect on the children guessing. That's it. Then talk to this guy. You get 3 items from him. 3 consumables. And then after talking to him, you get the option to go straight to the park. So choose yes, let's go right now. If you trigger that a bit too early and the option's not appeared, then don't worry, just make your way to the park yourself. You just go through the streets and then go right to get here. So once in the park, yeah, it's going to take this exit back to the streets. Yeah, basically there's a trophy for maxing Aerith's affection during this part. And if you mess anything up, you miss the affection. But remember, we have got that manual save we made just in case you need it. So yeah, back into the market. Yeah, we're not going to be doing any missions at the moment. The actual next video is going to have quite a bit of mission grinding. Yeah, so next mission is going to take you quite a while. Yep, head through this exit, guys, and choose absolutely. Choose continue, which is going to avoid the missions for the time being. Yeah, this guy will give you steel. Yeah, we get steel times 1 materia, and you should get a trophy. Good match for Aerith. If not, then you messed something up. You did not get perfect on the amount of mini games which I did. Like I say, get perfect on the oil drop and perfect 3 times on the materia collecting, and obviously perfect on the children guessing, and that should get you that trophy. So once you spawn here, save your game, guys. We are just going to do a few missions, not too many. We're going to do mission 611. Mission 611, and by the way, at the end of this video we're going to get a buster sword, and in the next video we're going to be able to do about 40,000 damage, which is crazy. Yeah, so look at that chest for a high potion. Yeah, I'll explain the buster sword a bit more in the next video. Unless I get a chance here, we'll just see how we get going. So loot that one chest. There's only one chest in this. Yeah, so just kill all these with a jump. Yeah, I mean, I did 3 damage then. Can you imagine? I'll be doing 40,000 damage in the next video. Gets pretty nuts. Yeah, they'll give you Phoenix down. I'm going to use that to sell. Yeah, so mission 611 we've just done. So now go into your shops. Yeah, shops first. We'll do the materia fusion a bit afterwards. So you want to sell your elixir times 1. Yeah, sell your Phoenix down times 1. And your Shinra Alpha times 2. Yep, you want to sell them. Right, next up, you're going to buy 90 Soma. Yep, you should have enough to do this. So buy 90 of them. Yeah, it's going to be quite pricey. Right, then go into your menus. Now Materia Fusion, you want to combine fire with steel AP plus 10% plus Soma times 90 for the item. So a plain fire and then steel with AP plus 10% and then 90 Soma. And what you'll see that doing, as you can see, now you're going to get steel plus 110%. Yeah, so pretty much that's going to be really helpful. So yeah, craft that. Yeah, it's going to give you loads of AP now. It's doubled our AP pretty much. Yeah, make sure you got steel equipped. And this is what your equipment should look like at the moment, guys. So make sure you got all them goodies equipped. That's it. And then once you're ready, we're going to crack on with the main story.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, so just defeat all these with jump. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I'm doing 3,000 damage now. It's crazy to think we're going to be going up to like 40,000 in the next video. It's mainly due to the Buster mode. Buster mode has this kind of hidden property where you can break the damage cap. I mean, you probably know from remakes, damage cap's at 9999, and you can't go above that unless, of course, in Rebirth you've got Genji gloves, lets you go above that. But in this, there's something similar later, like some accessories later on, like kind of Endgame, but you can do it a lot much earlier for Buster Sword. You have to get like 100 kills, sorry, you have to hit over 9999 damage 100 times. And then it gives you the break damage limit, and then once you've done that, you can actually go into battle stance and do like 40,000 damage. Crazy. I mean, that's kind of what we'd be doing at that point anyway. So this enemy, you want to steal from him first, this boss. So steal from him, you either get the Mute Shock or the Venom Shock. So yeah, steal from him, guys, and then kill him. That's it. G Warrior, kind of like the boss. You get a few cutscenes, and we should be back in the Shinra building on the 67th floor. So it's a save game just on your left there when you spawn in. Yeah, we'll do an Unmissable Trophy in a second. Yeah, but you want to come into this room. And you want to loot that chest for a cross potion. And loot this one as well for a remedy. Yep, and then use the elevator. Now there'll be a cutscene once you come in. There'll be a save point just to your left as well. You're going to loot this chest first. You've got an Ether ×1 and a Soma. Then we're going to talk to Hojo. Yeah, talk with him, and then you want to interact with the terminal, which he's standing next to once he moves out of the way. And you want to choose to push a button. Yeah, just push any button. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter what. Just do not press the big red one. Or the one which says do not press me. Yeah, do not press them. But you can press any of the buttons. That's it. Then you want to go back down the elevator. You might want to make a safe game here. I didn't. I should have. But yeah, you want to make a safe game, guys. Because if you miss up this trophy, there's a time limit. Yeah, you're going to miss it. So yeah, make a save just in case. Now when you come down here, basically you've got to steal from all of these dogs. And if you kill one by accident without stealing, you're going to mess up the trophy. So it's going to be 6 in total. So engage your fight, steal, you'll get the jail cell key. That's it. And then once you stole it, you're going to kill it with jump. And then make your way along here to the next. Again, steal it to begin with. And then kill it. Make sure you'll always get the jail cell key before you kill it. That's it. They can randomly drop a poison materia as well. It's kind of random. Yeah, all enemies have kind of random loot they can drop. Some of it's rare, some of it's more common. Right, so again, this is the third dog. So again, steal jail cell key number 3. And then kill him. Yeah, this trophy you have to loot all the chests from all the jail cells. And if you don't loot them all, you don't get the trophy. Yeah, I don't know why the chests have been locked up. Yep, so this is one number 4. I just made a way back to the fork and then took the middle path. So again, steal the jail cell key and then kill him. We should have 4 at this point in the top left corner. Now come into cell area, kill the final 2. And as you can see with the timer, you've got 3 minutes to do all this, so you do not want to be hanging around for too long. So quickly kill this final 2, and they're going to loot every single cell here. There'll be 3 chests in each cell area. You can examine the toilet. It's up to you if you want to stick your hand down
Activating combat
just in case
mode
there's something
away.
hidden down there. It would be a fairly good hiding spot.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
But all you really need to do is loot the 3 chests. Some of them have good contents, some of them not so good. For example, one will have 3,000 gil, but there'll be another which will have 2 gil. I don't know why. Yeah, massive difference there. So in this one, yep, you got... Well, it's all on the text guide anyway, what's inside them all. What's out? That was Jill times 3,000 gil, Soma and Thunder. This one, we've got a potion times 1. We've got fire, and we have a high potion. This cell, yeah, we've got remedy, we've got a high potion, and we've got guild times 2. Yeah, massive. Make sure you make some space in your pockets for that. Yeah, this next one, so we've got HP up, and we have blizzard. And we also have another potion. Right, 3 more to go. Still got plenty of time left, luckily. Yep, so you've got 500 gil. You got 2,000. And then you've got cure. Yeah, why is one chest got 2 gil and then others got 2,000? Why? I mean, it's got 1,998 more. Pretty crazy. Yep, in this room. So you got an Ether, what's it? Ether, attack up and silence, I think. That's it. Once you've looted every single cell. Yep, now make your way back up to Hojo. And as you make your way back, there'll be a little cutscene and you'll get back to him a bit quicker. There you go. And you should get a trophy, guys, Cell Raider. So make sure you loot every chest in each of them cells. So 3 chests in each cell. And then once you've done that, come over here to this middle chamber. Now, very important, choose top option to begin with. A soldier operative like Sephiroth, choose that one first. Then choose the bottom one, state of the art, science and technology. And then choose the bottom one again, a person unafraid to challenge Shinra. So choose top option, then the bottom, then the bottom. Your SP will increase by 1,000. Yep, and you'll get this trophy of significant worth. Yep, that one there. Judged by Hojo to be a soldier member of significant worth in the fusion chamber. So we've got another annoying trophy coming up. This one is quite tricky actually. So interact with this and basically you have to stop it on 0. But it's got to be just before, like a split second before 0. So you time it and when you think 0 is going to be, press it just before, like I say. I think it's got to be like a split second before 0. So the time will count down from 5, 4, 3, then it will disappear. Then you just have to gauge it, just count it in your head where 0 is going to be. So go 5, 4, 3, then you got to count in your head 2, 1, 0. But make sure you press it like a split second before 0. That's it. Just keep trying it. You can retry it. Just interact with the terminal again. Yeah, get a trophy, guys. Precise restoration. And then talk with Hojo and choose of course I am. And they got a boss fight coming up. Behemoth Fury again. Just defeat him with normal attacks and high jump. You'll do quite a lot of damage at this point. Yeah, good, doing 2k damage. I mean, it's nothing compared to later when we're doing like 40k damage. But yeah, that'll be the Buster Sword. And this is why we left a lot of the missions until later. Because once you get a Buster Sword, you want to be working on building that proficiency and unlocking the damage cap with it. Like I say, when we get to it in the next video, I think you have to exceed, I think you have to do 9999 damage 100 times while in battle stance using the Buster Sword. And once you do that, you'll get a massive 10% proficiency just automatically rewarded, and it unlocks the damage limit break cap. But I'll go more into detail on that in the next video. So end of the chapter, you'll get a trophy. Where did everyone go? That's chapter 4 done. So chapter 5 is next, and we actually get chapter 5 done in this video as well. Right, so once you spawn in, yep, it's just back on the soldier floor. He's going to come over here, guys, to the elevator. We've got a few things we're going to do. So you're going to go straight to the entrance. If you open your map, you probably think I am missing a lot of kind of sub-events, but don't worry, we'll be doing them all later. We're just doing the ones which we have to do now. So you're going to talk to that NPC. He's going to give you mission 215. Yeah, so talk to that trooper for mission 215. Come out this exit. Back into the Sector 8 fountain. Go left into Loveless Avenue. Yep, and then talk to this trooper right in front of you. And you're going to choose I'll help you look for them. This is going to trigger the spy side quest. We'll probably do this over a few videos. Yeah, so talk to him. Yeah, the Wutai spy. So trigger that side quest right now. Right, next up, talk to this woman to the north. This woman in grey just walking up and down the street. Yeah, talk to the employee. And you want to choose I might know someone like that. Yes, choose I might know someone like that. That's it. You unlock mission 212. Then talk to this Genesis fan a bit further to the left, north in the alley, sorry. And you'll get that male study group. So just talk with her to get that male study group. Then come down here to the street to the west and you want to talk to this man walking up and down the roads. Yeah, this man is kind of dressed like this. Talk with him 3 times and then you expose him as your first Wutai spy. So yep, talk with him to expose him and then you unlock mission 431. Basically just exhaust his dialogue and to expose him and get mission 431 unlocked. Right, head back to the fountain area. Then head over to the side where them 2 fans were from earlier. Talk to this Genesis fan and then talk to the Angeal fan over here. Right, once you've done so, come down this side path and there's going to be a reporter around the corner. Now, very important with this guy, talk with him. Yes, and choose to let him go. Very important. Yes, choose to let him go. That's it. You'll get mail from him. Reporter mail. Head up these steps and then talk to this NPC. Yep, he's going to give you another mission. Yep, that's going to unlock mission 211. And then take this exit, guys, into the platform area. And then just carry on forward back to the Sector 5 slums. You're going to talk to the guild to the southeast next to unlock mission 213. Yeah, talk to this little guild over here. Yeah, that should unlock mission 213. Next, talk to this trooper walking up and down here. You talk with him 3 times and you'll expose another Wutai spy. Yeah, that should be Wutai spy number 2.
This is Zach. I found a Wutai spy.
Yep, that'll unlock mission 432 as well. Yep, then head into the streets and talk with the guild to the northeast to unlock mission 214. Yeah, so talk with her and then head into the park. Now in the park you're going to talk with the Sephiroth fan and behind the central slide, and you need to pick these options, which I do, quite important. So question 1, you're going to pick the middle answer, Mushroom. Yeah, pick the middle answer, Mushroom, and then second question, pick the top option, Supernova, and then the final question, choose the middle option, his left hand. So it's Mushroom, Supernova, and his left hand. That's it. Once you've done so, go back to the street and now take the far west exit, guys, and head towards the DI. Got a missed trophy coming up, which is actually a little bit annoying. Yeah, because this trophy you have to kind of avoid getting detected, and the game doesn't really give you many hiding places. But you can do it if you be really quick, and we'll make a save point right before it anyway. So yeah, get through these cutscenes and you're going to respawn on the Modoheim Ravine. Yeah, save point just to your left. Right, so you're going to make a way along the cliffs, obviously hug the wall so you avoid any random encounters. Yeah, make way all the way to the end. You're going to trigger a few cutscenes along the way. Yeah, so this stealth part got coming up. You have to infiltrate the facility without being discovered once. So if you get discovered even once, reload the safe. And the way we're going to do this is, as soon as you get control, we're going to sprint over to the right, go around the corner, then go to the wall on the right, and once we reach the wall, we're going to jog to the barrels in front and then crouch. If you do that quick enough, the guard will not see you. Even though he's about to turn and face your direction, if you're quick enough and you stop walking at the point which I do and then crouch, he won't see you. Because if you're running, they will detect you a bit earlier. That's why we run so far and then walk and then crouch. Because when you're running, he's not facing you, then he'll slowly turn around, but at that point we're walking and we're pretty much crouched just as he starts walking forward. Yeah, so down here, save your game, and bearing those tips I've just mentioned, let's infiltrate this facility. Yep, so save your game here. We're actually halfway through a game by the way, guys. Yep, so this is how bad the grinding is. Yeah, so approach the facility and choose top option, confirm tactics and infiltrate. Yeah, confirm tactics and infiltrate. So as soon as you get control, you should be running automatically. Run across here, over to the side, run to the wall on the right, now start jogging like me, and then crouch there. That's it. See that guy? You must be quick, because that guy starts facing you and starts walking forward. Like I say, sprint around the corner, sprint to the wall on the right, start jogging, and then crouch in the corner near the barrels. That's it. Once he walks past, loot that chest for these sprint shoes, and then you're going to wait for him to walk near the entrance. But it's actually another soldier which has kind of walked to the side of that skip. You see that kind of rubbish container? There he is. You just saw his gun turn around. Wait for him to walk back as well. Then loot this chest for dispel. That's it. Once you loot that second chest, loot this third one. That's it. For the pill necklace and head inside, guys. For the Master Infiltrator trophy. Yeah, so you don't need to worry about temperature because we're not outside long enough. So yeah, now we're going to be fusing some materia. So you're going to combine dispel with attack up, which has got attack up +1 on it. So yeah, dispel with attack up, which has got attack +1 on it, and that will give you dispel with attack +2. Yes, and then we want to combine Bizarro Blade with attack +11 with Thunderblade with mag +2, with mag +2, sorry, I will say. That's it, and they should give you Fire Blade attack +12, which is going to come useful for some upcoming enemies. Yep, there we go. Fire Blade with attack +12. Now, just make sure you got all the same equipment as me. You want to equip Dispel with attack +2, because this boss coming up, you can cast Barrier, and what Dispel will do, that will remove Barrier. That's why I've got Dispel on at this point, to remove Barrier from this boss when he uses it. Otherwise, you'll do like very little damage to him. And then once you've done that, guys, take the right path, go past the save point at the bottom, and then interact with the elevator, guys, to head to the next area. Yes, there'll be a cutscene, and we're going to be fighting Genesis. We're going to steal from him. Yeah, to get an elixir, which we can steal for a bit later. So steal to begin with, and then defeat him, guys. Yep, just use jump. You do quite a bit of damage. Just try not to let him get his ability off, because it can almost kill you. And that's it. You'll get 5,000 gil and the M barrier. Materia. I think it's a Materia. Yeah, so you're going to spawn in Modoheim Ravine North, near where we infiltrated the facility earlier. So yeah, after the cutscenes, you'll be back outside. And we're going to head into the cave to Modoheim. Yeah, so where we end this video, we're going to be ending it at a save point in chapter 6. Yeah, it's a save point just there in chapter 6, and that's where we're probably going to do about 20 missions or so. And it's going to allow us to unlock a lot of useful stuff as well. We'll change our build slightly. Yes, loot that chest for 3,000 gil. This chest up here will have a MP up inside. Yeah, and these missions are going to help us to increase Buster Sword proficiency as well. And like I was saying, unlock the damage limit cap. Yeah, and grab that Blazara from that chest and then head inside the bathhouse. So inside there'll be 3 chests kind of in the entrance. You got this one here, which has got a Somar inside. This chest up here has got an Ether, and that other one to the right of the entrance got a high potion inside. Well, I guess to the left as you're looking at the entrance, right as you're looking away. Yeah, so high potion. Yeah, we are halfway through the game, guys. Yeah, do not worry about them orange prompts. You don't need to interact with them. So make way down here now into the main room of the bathhouse. Right, so you've got to defeat a Griffin here. You can defeat it with fire. As you can see, it's weak to Fire Blade. Yeah, jump doesn't work very well on flying enemies. Yeah, so just spam Fire Blade to defeat it quickly. There she goes. Yep, she should drop the Cora Materia. Right, so once you get control back, there'll be a chest right near where you respawn, just here. That's it, you'll get an Ether inside, then head up the steps. Yep, onto the 2nd floor boiler room. Yep, just go through that doorway after the cutscene. Yeah, so head down the steps, hug the right wall. And yeah, that orange thing did catch my attention. Yeah, I think it's just a macro stone type thing. We don't really need them. But yeah, carry on down here, go left, there'll be a chest in the middle. Yeah, with a force bracelet inside. Right, carrying up the steps next. Go outside onto the exterior. Save point there if you need it. Go up the pipes and then through the fire tunnel up here. This should take you into the hall. Almost finished this chapter. Quite a short chapter really. Yeah, once we get the stronger limit break, the stronger weapon, you might just want to kill enemies quickly in missions instead of escaping. It might be quicker, so you'll kill them all basically instantly. So there'll be another cutscene, and then you've got a fight with the Angeal Penance. So this is that boss I mentioned, so you want to defeat him with Fire Blade. As you can see, he's weak to fire and ice. Now when he casts barrier, like so, use Dispel to cancel it. That's it, otherwise you'll do reduced damage. And then just keep spamming fire. That's it. Do not let him do his ability power. So there we go. Once you killed him, you get the lightning amulet and 4,000 gil. Like I say, just keep using Dispel when he casts barrier, and then just resume using Fire Blade. But don't just stand still next to him. You do want to dodge out ways sometimes because he can do quite a lot of damage with his attacks. You do want to be kind of dodging to the side and then attack him, doing Dispel, whatever. And then dodging to the side again and resume attacking. But once you killed him, you'll finish that chapter. Obviously you'll get a trophy, Protect Your Soldier Honour, and that should begin chapter 6. So you're going to resume control on the beach. You're going to get rid of these enemies. All it is a bunch of G divers. Yeah, we're going to dive on them from the sky with the high jump. Yep, you're in Costa del Sol. Am I actually? Yeah, I have. I've got Parasol. I've beaten him up with a Parasol. I thought I looked like an umbrella.
Conflict resolved.
But yeah, after you beat all them, you're going to resume control in Lower Junon. And now you've got a Buster Sword. There'll be a little tutorial with it on how it works. Basically, with the Buster Sword, if you press square and X together, obviously I'm playing on PS5, you'll enter battle stance. Now, when you do attacks on battle stance, you'll do much more damage, and you'll also take much less damage as well. I think it reduces damage by 80%. But yeah, when you're in battle stance and you do high jump, you can almost do 999 damage. And if you get 100 hits at 9999 damage, I think that's what unlocks the damage cap. So that's what we're going to be focusing on in the next videos. But yeah, once you killed all them guys in battle stance, just enter battle stance and then do high jump. You have to enter battle stance each time you do an ability. That's it. Use save point, guys, and save your game. And that's it. Hey, welcome back guys to part 5 of my Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion Platinum walkthrough. So what we're going to be doing now is a bunch of missions. We're not going to do them all now. All we want to be doing is kind of some missions which are related to side quests, related to things we want, and also to increase our Buster Sword proficiency. What I'll do, I'll list all the missions on the side of the screen in a second which you want to be doing, and they'll also be listed in the description. I'm not going to show the footage of me doing all these missions because it's a massive grind. There's 300 altogether and we do about 14% of them now. You see on the right there, that's all the missions you want to be doing now. Do them in the same order as well as I listed, and I've changed the colours off them there, just make it easier to kind of recognise which are kind of in the same tier. So for example, I've got M723, M724, M725 starting with, and then it goes on to M841, which are all blue. So you know when you're doing a certain colour, just do all them ones within that tier or whatever I've listed. Don't do any more than what I've listed there, just do them once. And along the way, you see I'm doing 9999 damage. That's what you want to be doing, because once you've done that about 50 to 100 times, I'm not sure the exact count, you unlock the damage limit break on the Buster Sword, which allows you to exceed the 9999 damage cap. And once you break that, you'll be able to do like 40,000 damage with some hits. Obviously, it depends on your attack power and the enemy. But yeah, just keep going into battle stands and doing high jump for all these fights. A bit later on, you'll get some more equipment, making it even easier to do that. And just keep doing that, and throughout this, eventually you'll reach it. But when it happens for me, I will actually show you the prompt you'll get, and then show you what happens once you break that damage cap. But yeah, just keep doing them missions, guys. Like I say, I'm not going to show the gameplay, just do them in your own time. Make sure you get every chest on each mission as well. Yes, do every mission, grab each chest on the mission. On any encounters you get stuck in, don't try to escape, because you do so much damage now, it's going to be quicker. Just go into battle stance and do high jump. Yeah, any battles you get in, even the boss at the end of the mission, go into battle stance and do your high jump, guys. You're going to be doing your orange damage and getting 9999. Like I say, you might not get too many 9999 damage to begin with, but once you change our equipment in about 10 missions time, you'll probably hit it almost all the time. So yeah, do all the missions up to, on that list, do them all until you've done mission 851. Once you've done mission 851, we'll get some more equipment, which we can make our build even stronger. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to cut ahead to mission 851. So on that list, like I say, take a screenshot if you need to, or just look at the description, do all the missions up to 851. Sorry, do 851, and then once you've done it, you should be looking like this. So once you get to mission 851, guys, you'll find this chest with a Hyperist inside. This gives you plus 20 attack power, which increases your damage by quite a lot. So I'm just going to kill the boss of this mission, and then we're just going to change our build slightly, and then can crack on into the remaining missions in that list. So we're just going to fuse some materia to begin with. So we've just got Assault Twister Plus for that one. Yeah, in the text guide as well, what I'll also pin in the comments for this particular part in the missions, I've got all the chests listed there and also all the rewards. So yeah, Materia Fusion, you want to put Darkness HP plus 20% and also Steel AP plus 110%, or whatever it is, because you might have upgraded it during battles. And then that should make Darkness with AP plus 120%. So that's what you want to craft. That's it. Once you've done so, then we're going to change our equipment. So go into equipment. Now you should have Blizzard with your attack plus 2, Fire Blade with attack plus 12, Dispel, attack plus 2, High Jump, attack plus 4, Darkness now with AP plus 120%, Vital Slash, attack plus 5. And then now you've got 4 accessory slots. You want Diamond Gloves, Power Wrist, Mithril Gloves, and the Hyper Wrist. Yeah, like I say, that gives you plus 20 attack, so it's going to increase your damage by quite a big amount. Yep, so similar to that, guys, so that's the build. Now, crack on with the remaining missions, guys, and I'll pick up at the end of them. And I'll just show you this damage limit break tutorial you'll get. So eventually, once you've used battle stance and you've done 9999 damage enough times, you'll get a tutorial afterwards. Buster Sword, damage limit break. So what that means is now, when you do an attack, you can actually exceed that damage cap 9999. So you'll see now some of your attacks will do like 20,000 damage, 40,000 damage. Obviously, it all depends on your build and the enemy type. But yeah, you'll do crazy damage now. I'll just show you how much damage I'm doing. But this will get even better later. Normally you need endgame accessories in order to break that. But if you know how the Buster Sword works, you can do it a lot earlier. So we're just getting a random battle. Yeah, you'll probably see one trigger in a second. And just keep an eye on how much damage I'm doing. Yep, and then just carry on finishing the mission, guys. Yeah, it can be a bit of a nuisance finding these chests sometimes. Yeah, look at this damage. Watch this bad boy. Look at that, 32,000. Yep, just make sure you always attack in battle stance. You know when you're in battle stance because the damage will be orange. So yep, I'll leave you to it, guys. Finish your remaining missions and we'll pick up once you've done the last one I listed. Okay, so that's the last one, mission 824, that we're doing for the time being, of course. Yeah, we're pretty much going to kill all enemies instantly. So yeah, don't escape for battles no more. I mean, try to avoid battles by keeping to the side of the levels. But obviously, if you do get caught in a battle, just go into battle stance, high jump. Enemy's dead. It's going to be quicker than running away. Right, so just make a save, just in case the game crashes. You don't want to lose all that progress. Right, you're going to make your way across here. Like I say, I'm going to kill any enemies which are going to be daft enough to try to engage me in battle. Yes, a chest there on the right. That's got 5,000 gil inside. Remember, you should have also looted all the chests in those missions we've just done, so I hope you did. Right, after the cutscene, now you want to take out all these enemies. A few waves will spawn. Obviously, they're not really going to hold you back at all. Just keep going in battle stance and using your high jump. There is a missed trophy in this chapter, which if you don't know about it, it can be quite easy to mess it up, which I did my first time. Yeah, we're going to get chapter 7 done in this video as well. We'll do a few more missions in chapter 7, and then we're probably not going to do any more until the mission grind in chapter 10. Yeah, we'll be going straight from this video all the way to chapter 10, and then we'll start a mission grind, probably doing like 250 at once or what, something like that. So yeah, loot these 2 chests. Yep, that first one I looted just after that little encounter had high potion, and then the second one had bronze armlet in. Then enter that door, guys, and kill this enemy who greets you at the top, the G-Blader. Yeah, once you killed him, carry on along the path. We are now in Lower Junon level 6. Yes, a chest there, guys, with a drain Materia inside it. Yep, carry on. There'll be another little cutscene, and G-Blader will try again to defeat you. But he's just going to jump from the sky and do a massive slash on him as you land. Right, once you killed him for a second time, continue along the path. There'll be a little cutscene. And now we're going to kill G-Blader for a third time. Just like normal battle stance, high jump. It's nice it can get so overpowered in this game though, for a change. Yeah, loot this chest and you'll get Chocobo armlets. I mean, like crazy overpowered. It's not like you're a little bit overpowered, you're like way over the top. Yeah, press that terminal in the corner and G-Blade will try one more time to get the best of you. He's going to knock him out one more time, send him to A&E again. His hospital bill is going to cost a lot. Right, you're going to come this door next. Got a little boss fight. You've got 5 of these support machines, what's it for? 4 or 5. And you're going to take out the general's tank. You still are a bit of a glass cannon though, by the way. So yeah, you can die pretty quick. But when you're in battle stance, you do kind of block about 80% damage. So as long as you're in battle stance, you shouldn't die. Just try not to get hit outside of battle stance. Just straight away go into battle stance, high jump, and you should be able to kill most enemies without too much trouble. So you just want to save your game here, because this trophy coming up, if you mess it up, the game, I think the game saves like directly after it. So if you mess it up, you're in trouble. You'd have to load an earlier save, an autosave will not work. I think I remember that correctly. But yeah, once you come through here, you've got to prevent all the enemies from breaching the defense of the perimeter. And you see they're heading along that path. No, they're not following the arrows on the floor, they're actually heading towards that far door. If you let them get too close to that door, the enemies will disappear and you'll mess up this trophy. You've got to kill every enemy basically before they get through the... Just before that door there's like a invisible purple wall. You know, like when you try to escape from an arena, it's got like a purple wall around it, which you can just see like at the bottom. You see like purple flame around the bottom of the wall. That's what's at the far end there. So you pretty much want to be close to that and keep spinning the camera around, because once you've killed like one batch, which have spawned in, and you can actually physically see them when you're not in battle, a bunch more will spawn in, and you do not want them to spawn between you and the perimeter, because you might not see them and they might get through without you even realising. So yeah, just make sure you always turn the camera around, guys, make sure none of them actually spawn behind you. This is why I keep kind of running back. You see it there, the little purple barrier. So yeah, 4 more of these have spawned now, and once you killed all these 4, which you can physically see, I think 3 more of the cutter type enemies spawn. And all you do is just run into them to trigger the battles. Yeah, like so. There'll be 30 altogether. 45,000 damage. It's nice that you can just break the damage cap so early. I mean, there shouldn't really be a damage cap, should there? But obviously in Rebirth you have to wait to get Genji gloves, and I don't even think you can break the damage cap in Remake, can you? I don't think you can. But hopefully they'll let us break it in the 3rd remake. Hopefully. It's nice just seeing crazy numbers.
Here we go.
Right, so in the final wave should appear like this. 3 of them cutter type enemies. Yeah, crazy source. Yeah, these guys. So you take these out and then that should be it. Like I say, there'll be 30 in total. And then once you've done this, we need to do like a little sub-event, otherwise you'll miss a male. And all the males, you probably know you have to get to all the males for a trophy. As long as you've been following me correctly and haven't kind of deviated from any of the steps I did, you should pop all the males without trouble. So the final one, I'm on 27 defeated, so this one should have 3 enemies inside. And that is it, 52,000. Just got to make sure they're dead. Yeah, I mean, with him I only did 9,000 damage. It depends, like I say, on the defense of the enemy. So yeah, you'll be finished. 30 enemies killed, none managed to break the perimeter. You'll get that Madge up plus ×1, and that trophy, immovable object. Right, once you've done that, obviously reload your save if you messed it up. Interact this elevator gate down here, and there'll be like an optional cutscene. Yeah, like I say, you need this optional cutscene. So interact with that. I'm going to skip it in a second once I get a chance. Yeah, you'll move to the next floor, where there'll be a few chests. Yeah, this cutscene, you need to experience this cutscene. So while up here, we're going to loot these 3 chests. You'll find Somar ×2, Ether ×2, and X Potion ×5. Right, then we're going to head back through the gates. Yes, to head back to level 6. And then we're pretty much going to finish the chapter. You've got a little boss fight coming up, but it goes down very fast. Prototype Guard Scorpion. Yeah, back here, just make our way to the end. Yeah, that's that male we were wanting from Sisney. You have to do that little sub-event, see that little cutscene in order for that male to trigger. Yeah, so head on through here. You'll find yourself on the airport. Safe point there, head into the elevator and it'll trigger the boss fight. Yeah, so this will be Prototype Guard Scorpion.
Taking you down a peg.
He'll die mega fast. Look at this. I mean, they have quite a lot of HP. He must have had like 60,000 HP. But because we broke that damage cap, we can kill him really quickly. And he'll drop the vital / materia once you killed him, another one. And that's chapter 6 done, guys. So we'll get chapter 7 done. We're going to do a few more missions to begin with. And we're actually going to change our build very slightly after the first 2. Yep, so make a save because it's a new chapter. And you'll get that trophy. Did Genesis really die? Yep, so as soon as you spawn in, guys, we're going to do a few missions, like I was saying. Change our build and then do a few more and they'll crack on. There's loads of optional things we need to do here related to trophies. And we've got a favourite minigame of them all. Squats. Yeah, this squats minigame is very awkward to do. So head over to the save point nearby and do these quests. So first, do 126 and 714 and I'm going to change our build. So you do 126 and 714 first, guys, and I'll just edit that bit out. And then once you've done them two, you should have done 15% of the missions at this point, and should have gained attack macro stones times 30 as rewards. So with them, we're just going to do something with the fusion and our equipment. So come into Materia Fusion tab. You want to combine Blizzard, attack +2 if you have it. I mean minus Mastered, just use that one with attack +2, whatever level it's going to be. It should have been one you've had equipped up to this point, so it might be leveled up. Yeah, you want to have that, the Blizzard with attack +2, and the Fire Blade with attack +12. And you want to fuse them into a Thundara Blade. If it's mastered, you might get Thundergar Blade, like me, Thundergar. But if it's not mastered, you might get Thunderer. Either is fine. You just want to craft one of them, which has got attack +13 in the resulting refusion, which you want. That's it. And then you want to combine the Assault Twister Assault Twister, yeah, just a normal one, with Assault Twister plus with attack +1 on it. So you want to combine them two. And then you also want to put, for the item, you want attack macro stone times 30. Yeah, like so. And that should craft Assault Twister plus with attack +8. That's it. And then come to our equipment, just make sure we've got all the right things equipped. So put that Thundergar Blade or Thundara Blade you just crafted. And then you want Assault Twister plus with the attack +8. Then obviously Dispel with attack +2. High Jump with whatever you've got that at. The Darkness and the Vital Slash. And obviously accessories with Diamond Gloves, Power Wrist, Mythical Gloves and Hyper Wrist. Right, so now carry on with the remainder of the missions, guys. You've got 4 more to do and then we'll pick it up and carry on with the story. Yep, so I've just finished them all, guys, all their missions now. So I've just finished mission 826 and you should have as well. So carry on with the story now. So you want to leave the church via the south exit. Yep, just over here. Right, so once you get control back outside, skip the cutscenes.
Activating combat mode.
How about this?
Yeah, just get rid of these enemies to begin with. We'll be doing a sniper section with some of them later, which isn't too bad actually. Yeah, the worst minigame's probably in this video, the squats. So head over here, avoid the first one and pick up the second. So avoid the first yellow shiny and interrupt the second on the left and say yes I should. So you'll pick it up, like I say, avoid the first one and pick up the second. You'll get that item, used tools ×1. Right, little boy will come over, Bruno, say hello. And they carry on through the west exit. And they're going to head south into the market. We're going to be doing a lot of going back and forth between Sector 8 and the Sector 5 slums in order to get all these side quests done. We actually reach a point of no return near this, but you basically can't come back to Sector 5. So come and interrupt these planks just in the southwest corner here and choose to take it.
Hey, you. Someone.
Yep, and then you want to choose the option 7th Heaven Paradise in Sector 7. Yeah, so choose that option, guys. 7th Heaven Paradise in Sector 7. That's it, and once you've done so, you should get a nice reward. Yeah, the old lumber. So once you've got that reward, the old lumber, Bruno will come and say hello again. Yeah, then go out the south exit to the train station, Sector 1 station. And then take the southern exit again to reach the Sector 8 fountain area. Right, once here, you're going to head over to the southwest street, and you're going to talk to the Genesis fan with blonde hair, and you're going to choose to merge with a rich fan club. So yeah, come talk to this Genesis fan with blonde hair.
Our fan, but son person.
And middle option, merge with a rich fan club. Yeah, once you've done so, then talk to the boy
Do you know?
just a bit further down the street. The boy running around. And he'll tell you that his mom's gone missing. Yeah, talk to this boy down here.
Sure.
That's it. All you need to do, just talk to him and get through his dialogue. That's it. And then going to head north into Loveless Avenue. Yeah, everybody's really unhappy in this area. Yes, you're going to talk to the captain on the right, to the east. And now that you've done his mission, he's going to give the craftsman monthly, which you need to craft the flower wagon later. Yep, you get that craftsman monthly. Right, once you got it, head north and talk to a woman in the alley, the blonde Genesis fan. She'll be orange, but once you've spoken to her, her prompt will turn blue, like so. And then talk to this man beside the car to the west. He'll give you the worn tyres. Yep, and we're just going to put them in our pocket. Yep, he'll give you the worn tyres. He gave you one worn tyre. Yeah, a few cutscenes, and now go back to the fountain area. And we're going to go west into the Shinra building. Yeah, the squats mini game took me a long time to kind of master. I hope the tips are going to help you do it a bit quicker. I guess we will see. Right, once in the Shinra building, head upstairs to the next floor and run to the fire elevators, just a few steps away, and about so, and then run away from them, and you should see an NPC come out. There she is. Go and talk with her, the employee, and just exhaust the dialogue. Just keep chatting and you'll expose Wutai Spy number 3. We'll get the trophy for that mission, by the way, in this video. Yeah, so that's it. Just keep talking to him to expose Spy number 3 and unlock mission 433. You resume control at the bottom near the entrance, exit the building, and then come outside and head up the eastern steps and talk to the woman, talking to the guy at the top. Keep chatting to her to expose Wutai Spy number 4. Yep, and unlock mission 434. You probably noticed by now that we keep backtracking a bit in regards to this Wutai Spies. It's because you can't actually, you can only talk to the next one that the game wants you to. You can't kind of skip from Wutai Spy 1 to Wutai Spy 6. You have to kind of expose them all in order, unfortunately. So yeah, talk with him, that woman, to expose her as Wutai Spy number 4. Once you've done so, head back up the steps because it spawns you down the bottom once cutscenes has finished, and head to the platform. Yep, and then carry on forwards and talk to this woman on the right. This is the mom that the kid was looking for. Talk with her and choose the middle option. A mother without honour is nothing but a monster. Yes, choose that middle option. That's it. Once you've done so, and she's kind of just teleported away, head into the market. Now we're heading all the way back to the church entrance, and we're going to get that other shiny object which we avoided earlier. No, wrong way. Yeah, I was going for a little play on the swings, but I have to save it for later. I'll do that in my own time, don't worry. Go and play, have a little play in the park. Yeah, so grab this shiny object now, and you should learn how to build a wagon. Yeah, there is how to build a wagon ×1. Yeah, it's a limited series, that book. Right, enter the church next, approach Aerith, and you'll craft the flower wagon. You only have to craft one of these to progress the story, but you need to craft every flower wagon type in order to obtain a trophy, which you're going to have to do. So yeah, you'll craft that, go through a few cutscenes, and then you'll be back on the soldier floor. Now this is very important in a second.
It looks
Yeah, so this option, which you get afterwards, you want to choose I have to be away from Aerith. Yeah, like I say, get through his cutscenes. Yeah, so choose I have to be away from Aerith, the top option. Yeah, explain to him why he's sad. it's good to talk.
Right.
Yeah, so tell him.
You must really be in love, Zach. Hey, you still have time, right?
That's it. Afterwards, interrupt the elevator and we'll go up to the exhibit room. Yep, and go left and talk to the guy in the northeast corner, the researcher. And that will unlock mission 216. Right, once you've unlocked it, go and talk to the employee looking at the rocket ship. And keep chatting to expose him as Wutai Spy number 5. And unlock mission 435. And then go through any of the south exits to get back to the entrance, guys. Right, about to pop a trophy. Yep, talk to the person on the left behind the reception desk, the woman on the left, and yep, you'll get a trophy. Fan club aficionado, joined every fan club. So yeah, talk with her and that should pop that trophy. If it doesn't pop, you've messed something up somewhere, so I hope you haven't. I hope it pops for you. Yeah, come and talk to these two next and you'll unlock mission 621. Yeah, talk to the city planning executive talking to a secretary to unlock mission 621. Leave the building afterwards and then go and talk to a blonde Genesis fan again. Now you're going to unlock another trophy in a second. Yes, talk to her again and then talk to the Angeal fan over here. Yeah, to the south, and you'll unlock that trophy, guys. Fan club savior helped every fan club continue their activities. Right, next up, we're going to head all the way back to the Sector 5 slums. Yeah, now we're going to head to the park area. We're about to expose the final Wutai Spy. Yeah, so you want to go right into the park. Yeah, you want to talk to the little boy with a cap on his head. He's got a camouflage cap on. Yeah, so talk with him. Just keep exhausting this dialogue to expose him as the final spy. And that should unlock the trophy Wutai's Nemesis. Caught all the Wutai spies that had infiltrated Midgar. And you'll also get the walnut wood. Right, once you've done them, you want to head back to the church. And now we're going to craft the flower wagon with Aerith. I think that's all we were waiting for, was it? Yeah, all these little materials we'll get, and you need them to craft the wagons. Yeah, like I say, you don't have to craft every wagon to progress story, but you do for a trophy. There's a cool wagon and a cute wagon as well. But the one you have to craft is just a basic flower wagon, I think. So yeah, back into the church. Approach Aerith. And there'll be some cutscenes. Now, after this cutscene, there's going to be a very important dialogue choice. Because if you carry on with the story after this cutscene, you will not be able to come back to the Sector 8 and Sector 5. This is basically it. So you've got to make sure you've done everything before you head on forward. So yeah, once you spawn back in the soldier floor, you want to choose, yes, wait, I need a little more time. Yeah, very important, choose to wait, I need a little more time. Yep, so we're going to build a flower wagon again. So now you can head over to the northeast training room. Now time to do the squats. Yeah, this is quite annoying. So yeah, talk to researcher ahead. And yep, you need to beat all 4 opponents. You can actually keep playing the game, but all you got to do is beat all 4 opponents. Yeah, choose let me at it. So once you beat one, just choose to go again. And each one will get harder to beat. And pretty much to beat the final one, you almost have to do it without mistakes. So try get used to doing this. What I'm going to try and do, I'll show you the first one, I'm going to speed it up a bit. So you have to press triangle, and if you've got vibration on the controller, it can make it easier to know where the window is to press a button. Yeah, because when the controller vibrates, that's when you can press a button and it will work. I normally press it when Zach's hands swing downwards and touch his feet. So when I swing downwards, I try to press it just as his hands are about to touch the back of his feet. And that timing kind of works for everything. When you have that small animation of him speeding up, you don't have to press it at that point. Yeah, so just be careful, because sometimes that can actually ruin your rhythm. I don't know why I've put that in there. Yeah, it ruins your rhythm a little bit, and it only happens 3 times, and you're like always at the same speed. So yeah, press triangle when his hand wing stand touches his boots. That kind of works for me. Maybe something else will work for you, but that works for me. I mean, you can try to press it when his hands swing back, or when he starts to swing his arms, or when his squat is at the bottom point, or you can try and line part of his head up with a little dot on the like that. But that works well for me. Press the button when his arms swing down and touch the back of his shoes. So that's the first one beaten. Like I said, they will all get harder. The first one will normally do about 22. The second one will normally do about 36. The third will do about 42. But the fourth one will do about 53 squats. And the maximum you can get is 68, and that's if you have no mistakes. I think you can get 1 mistake on the final one, but if you get any more than 1, you won't make it. So I'm just going to skip these next one. I'll speed it up, guys, and then I'll show you myself beating the final guy. Yeah, so I've just kind of skipped ahead there, guys. This is the final opponent you'll beat, the Soldier 2nd Class. And I think I get 1 mistake, but I still beat him. So I know you get 68 if you don't make any mistakes at all. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's my first mistake. So you can make 1 mistake and still beat him. But if you make any more, no chance. Because this guy, almost perfect, he's just not very fast. So yeah, I'm pressing the button as my hands touch the back of my feet. So bang, 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 bang. That's kind of the timing. Like I say, it takes a bit of practice, but hopefully that tip is going to be helpful for you. Press triangle as your hands hit the back of your feet. Obviously, as you speed up, it gets harder, but just try to time it so you're pressing it as your hands are hitting the back of your feet. You see by the vibration, as you speed up, the vibration comes smaller and smaller, making the window even smaller for when you compress it. That normally works for me. So yeah, once you've beaten all 4 opponents, yep, you'll get that trophy, guys. Shinra Squats Champion. Also, beating them all, you got a bunch of rewards. Yeah, choose no thanks afterwards. You do not want to play again. You'll get Shinra Lunch Cart Specs. You get Shinra Ceramic, Shinra Treads, and the Shinra Soldier. So once you're done, head outside, and now you're going to go into the Materia room. Now, you're going to give this guy all the rewards. We spoke to this guy much earlier in the guide, and he gave you a mission, and he wanted you to do a bunch of missions for him. Basically, grab all the Mako Stones. And you're going to chat to him to hand him every single Mako Stone. You get quite a few rewards. You get an Shuna Materia, Poison Materia, Silence, Silence Blade, Gravity, and Regen. You're given the SPR Mako Stone, the VIT Mako Stone, the MAG Mako Stone, HP, the ATK, and the LCK.
Thanks to you.
Yeah, obviously that's the abbreviation, but they're all the Mako Stones you'll give him. You'll get a trophy as well. Master Mako Stone Miner.
Heck.
Yep, and then we're almost done. All we've got to do now is make a few trips to the church to craft the final few flower wagons. Yeah, but that squat minigame, I think that's the worst one. I mean, it's probably worse than that Materia collector minigame. There's still a few more minigames to come, but nowhere near as bad as what we've done so far. There's a kind of sniping minigame where you have to snipe some enemies, but that's not too bad if you make it easier by just taking a bit of time to farm some enemies. And there's another one later where there's some treasure chests falling down a waterfall, but it's not too bad if you stand in a very specific place, which I'll be showing you when we get to it. So yeah, get a trophy, guys. Master Mako Stone Miner. So once you've done all that, he's going to head outside. Like I say, to get all the rewards you have to complete missions, which he gave you when you spoke to him much earlier. So yeah, now you're going to head into the briefing room. We're going to do one mission. Yeah, this mission is one which the researcher in the exhibit room gave us earlier. We have to just do that mission in order to complete his quest. Yeah, so the mission you want to do is mission 216. Truth in the Wasteland. So I'll just do that one with you, why not? I mean, I've not done a mission with you for quite a while. Yeah, so the chest for this one is actually behind you. I have to come all the way back in a second. Yeah, so the first chest, like I say, it's behind you. It's got 4 slots inside. Yeah, I really don't think we're going to be doing much more missions. If you look at the text guide, by the way, I've kind of finished the text guide all up to the grinding. So if you want to look ahead, you can do. Yeah, the text guide is done all the way up to chapter 10, where you start the grinding. And yeah, I do not think we do any more missions until we get to the grinding. I think this is the final one.
Activating
And
combat mode.
yeah, no more. This is final mission, guys, until we get to the grinding. And then when we get to grinding, we're pretty much going to do every single mission all at once. Like I say, what I'm doing here, I'm just getting these 2 chests. And the other one was actually, like I say, it's back near where you spawn, it's behind you.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go. This'll do.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
You probably notice your proficiency going up for the battle stands. Every time you kill an enemy while in battle stands, your proficiency goes up with the Buster Sword about, I think it's like 0.03% or something. But as you kind of increase that, your Buster Sword will kind of gain more damage at certain levels and gain kind of other stuff, other properties. But we're not really going to be farming that at all. What you really want from Buster Sword is this damage cap, and we've already broken that. Right, so we're finally almost done this mission. Right, let's go and beat the boss and then crack on with the side quests, guys, and then we'll finish the video. And we'll begin the next one on chapter 8, I believe. Yeah, chapter 8. Yeah, we've done what, 15% at the side quests. So yeah, we've got 85% left. Not many to go. I think, yeah, there's like 300 or so in total. But one of the worst grinds is DMV, because it's all kind of about luck. But luckily with that one you can do AFK, leave your system offline. Leave your system on, but you don't have to be playing it. You can just leave it on in the background, kind of when you're sleeping or whatever. And just leave that random stuff happen. So yeah, once you complete that mission, you're going to come in here and talk to the guy in the back. And he'll give you the premium tyres. We need that to craft the flower wagon. Now you're going to head back to the elevator and you're going to take it to the exhibit room. You'll talk to the researcher on the left. Yep, and because you just completed that quest for him, he's going to give you the mithril tools. Yeah, there you go. Talk to the researcher. And now head out the south exit. And you're going to leave the building. Now we're heading all the way back to the church, guys. And we're going to talk to Aerith. Yep, and then that's it. We're going to talk to Aerith, craft the final 2 wagons, and then come all the way back. And that's it, we're done. You unfortunately can't, like, fast travel. You just have to make your way there on foot. Yeah, because it'd be nice if we could just walk to the church now and then walk back to the Shinra building. Can't even use your train. You just have to run back there on foot. Yeah, but that's it. We've got quite a big chunk there. I mean, it's probably taking you a lot longer of their missions. Especially getting all the chests. Getting the chests takes quite a bit of time. I mean, I did think about showing you where the chests are. You know, to give you like an optimal path from where you start the mission to getting all the chests and then reaching the boss. But it's not really too bad. I thought I'd just leave you to it. Because there's 300 missions in total. It's going to be a bit of a nuisance for me to show you the optimal path to get every single chest. We won't use all the items we've got in the chest, but it's just going to be helpful having them on hand, you know, should we need them. Because we'll need quite a lot of money later, and all these things we're collecting, we'll probably sell most of it in order to get gil. Yeah, so talk to Aerith. You craft the next flower wagon. There's 2 more we're going to craft. One of them you craft with all the Shinra parts, and I think the other you craft with some other bits and bobs. Yeah, like with this. So craft that one. Yeah, first one you craft should be the cute flower wagon. You spawn back at the start of the church. Just going to head back over to Aerith, guys, and craft the final one, and I'll also pop a trophy. Yeah, I think this one we use the Shinra parts, which we got from a squat minigame. Yeah, there you go. And skip that or watch it, it's up to you. And you'll pop the trophy, guys. Midgar full of flowers. That's it. Constructed every flower wagon type. So all we need to do now is head back to the Shinra building and tell the soldier we're ready to crack on. Yeah, like I say, this is kind of like one of the points of no return. Once you do this, you can't come back here, so make sure you've done everything that you need to. In regards to the shops, we'll be unlocking all of this pretty much when we do the mission grinding at the end. I know you can unlock the shops, I mean some of the missions you could do now to unlock some of the shops, but we're not going to be buying anything, so there's not really any point. The shops which we want we have already unlocked. There is one shop you unlock, because you have to unlock it from a chest, which is highly missable. That's probably the only one, the rest will come from missions, and obviously them ones we've got already. So yeah, back to Shinra building. We just head upstairs, head over to the elevator and take it to the soldier floor, and you'll talk to the guy in front, guys, and tell him we're ready to finish the chapter. No boss fight at the end of this, you just tell him you're ready to go. A few cutscenes and the next chapter begins. So yep, soldier floor. Yeah, talk to this punk. Tell him I have no regrets. Like I say, make sure you've done everything you need to. You can still do missions, by the way, later on. Don't worry, you can still do missions. Yeah, you just can't obviously do anything in Sector 8 or Sector 5. Missions you can do from save point, of course. You can do them whenever. So yep, that's it. Chapter 7 done, guys. Obviously make a save game in a new slot. You'll pop that trophy. I may abandon Shinra. Well, we have actually abandoned Shinra now. There's no going back at this point. So that's it, guys. Chapter 7 done, and quite a bit we've got out of the way there. Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to part 6 of Crisis Core.
To be home after all this.
Chapter 8, and I'm just going to head over to Sephi to begin with for a little cutscene. And I'm going to talk to this boy behind you and begin the kind of 7 Wonders side quest, which will eventually lead us to a trophy. So talk to this little boy and choose Oh Definitely.
If you're interested, lately, if you
once you've done so, climb a water tower behind you and you'll find the Phoenix Materia. Yep, and that's your completely first wonder. Yeah, then you're going to talk to him again, and now you're going to choose, of course, she was very cute.
Huh? This next wonder, before I tell you.
Yeah, bottom option, of course, she was very cute.
Okay, that makes things easier. So,
right, you're going to head back over to Sephi, talk with him, he'll head inside the inn, and then we're going to follow him on in.
Reactor at dawn.
Once inside, you're going to head up the stairs and you're going to interact with a painting in the bedroom in the corner, the painting of a chair. Yeah, we find out there's no little girl on it, despite what the little boy was saying. So yeah, just interact with that picture. And now what you want to do is keep going down and back upstairs until you trigger the cutscene where the innkeeper runs in. I'm not quite sure exactly what triggers it. I mean, coming up and down does eventually trigger it, but sometimes it'll trigger after going up and down 4 times, sometimes 5. But here, I think it triggers after the second to go. Yes, there it is. So once you see him run into the bedroom, just keep going up and down stairs until you see this cutscene. Yes, and you'll get this money, guys. Guild times 2,000. That's all you want to do. Believe that's connected to the 7 Wonders side quest. So make sure you do that. And then once you've done it, come and speak to Sephi. Do not speak to him until you've got that 2,000 gil, guys, when the man inspects his painting. After the cutscenes, you eventually spawn here in the Reactor. Just go and talk to Sephiroth nearby when you get control back for a few more cutscenes. Yeah, next up you'll be at the reactor entrance. You'll be lobbed straight into an enemy battle, which is be G deleter and 2 G legion. Just go into battle stands and high jump. Yeah, this video is a bit short, as you can see, but the plan is, so this is part 6, isn't it? Yeah, save point behind you here, and there'll be a chest in the corner with a white cape inside, and they're going to take the west exit. Yeah, you can make a save here as well if you want to. Yeah, so this part just over 20 minutes. the part after this, then part 7, we're pretty much going to get to the end of the game. So part 7, we're going to do chapters 9 and most of chapter 10. We'll get to the point where we're going to start grinding missions. So we're going to start grinding missions in part 8, I hope. Part 8 should be where we do all the missions. So even though part 8 is probably going to be about the normal time, about 30 minutes, it's probably going to take you 3 or so hours. Because I'll leave all the grinding up to you. I'd kind of show you things you need to do along the way. And then part 9 we should start the DMV grinding. And then part 10 we should get a platinum. Maybe might be 1 or 2 more videos, but yeah, I'm aiming to get platinum done on like parts 10 or 11, somewhere around there. But a few of the last videos will take you a good few hours, guys, because there's quite a bit of grinding involved. So in this area, yep, in the Mount Nibel trial, you want to come along here, the path to the east. Yeah, grab that chest and do the high potion from it. Now at the top here, you can get an encounter with 3 bombs. There'll be a remedy, one will be a remedy bomb, one will be a touchy, and one will be a grey bomb. Yes, 2 chests here as well, with a elixir and a HP stone. Yeah, so run around here until you trigger this battle. Now you need to kill all 3 of these before any of them blow up. That's it, and you get that item, guys, the gold shard. So if you do not get that item, just trigger that battle again and try to do it again, guys. Like I say, you need to kill all 3 of them bombs before any of them explode. And you need that gold shard item. Once you got the item, come back to the fork and now take the other path. Yeah, this one now leading southwest. And once you take this far exit, you'll find yourself on Nibelheim outskirts. A lot of battles seem to trigger along this path, even when you hug the walls. Maybe I'm just being unlucky.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a bit.
So yeah, we don't really pop many trophies in this part. No, just one at the end for completing the chapter. Yeah, so once on the outskirts, just continue to the middle and you want to take the south exit, which will take you back down to Nibelheim. Yeah, there'll be a few cutscenes once you enter. And then again control back inside the inn. Head downstairs, guys, and then exit the inn after the cutscene. And then once back outside, just take the north exit back up to the outskirts, and then we're going to head over into Shinra Manor. Yeah, there'll be a few more cutscenes once you get outside.
Aerith, I'll be back.
Yeah, so up the northern steps, like I say, into the outskirts, and then you want to head, I believe it's west into Shinra Manor. I think it's to the west. Yeah, there'll be a gate. Just go through the gate, guys. Shinra Manor, very, very similar layouts to Final Fantasy VII, the original game. So once inside, you want to examine the door on the left. Now you want to count how many chairs. Look through a keyhole and count how many chairs. It'll be different for you. I think I've got... Is it 2 or 3? Yeah, I've got 2 chairs. So write down how many chairs. Now the chairs will be digit number 4 for passcode coming up soon. So write how many chairs. Then examine the keyhole on the right. Count how many monsters. Just make sure you look for a moment here, because sometimes they can move around. So initially it might look like there's none there, but one might swing back into view. So I've got 3 enemies. So this will be digit number 3 on the save code, and that first one with the chairs will be digit number 4. Yeah, see that one kind of moving around in a loop.
Sephiroth.
So far I've got 2 chairs and 3 enemies. Head upstairs afterwards and open this chest to find an elixir. Then while upstairs, go to northeast door again, look through a keyhole, and now we need to count how many books are not inside the shelf. So there's 4 on the top. I think there's always 4 on the top if I'm honest. And then there's 1 on that chair to the right. So count how many books are not inside the shelf. Inside it. So 4 on the top and 1 on the right. So that's 5 books. And the books, by the way, will be digit number 1. Will be digit number 1 on the save code. So 5 books I've got. Remember, like I say, write it down how many books. And this final keyhole to the west, upstairs, you're going to count how many purple apples and how many tins. There might be purple candles, but they kind of look more like apples. So yeah, count how many tins and how many apples. So I've got 9 altogether. Yeah, so count how many purple apples and how many tins. I've got 9 altogether. And that one will be digit number 3. So come over to the safe, guys, and put in your code. So the first number will be how many books. The second number will be how many enemies. The third number will be how many tins and how many apples. And then the last number will be how many chairs. So for me, it was 5, 3, 9, 2. Open the safe, the cacti will run out. And then you'll find a vital / materia. And then come back out onto the stairwell and now take the southeast exit, upstairs still though, and then interrupt this curved door on the wall in the corner. You'll go down into the basement, into the underground cave. Now you're going to try and get in a battle here with a Sahagin, and once you do, kill him and you'll get a Coffin key from him. So yeah, you want to get into at least one battle with one of these guys, and kill him, like I say, for the Coffin key. So make sure you got it like I just did. Open this chest for a Soma. If you didn't get that, just go into another battle. You can also do it down this ladder, which you have to go down anyway. So come down this ladder once ready, and you want to go in the door to the east. Yeah, so go left, basically this door here. Yeah, door to the east. Come inside, enter this room and get this chest for a talisman. And then interrupt the coffin on the right, guys, and use the coffin key. You want to choose, of course. So coffin on the right in the eastern room. Open that coffin. That's related to one of these 7 wonders. Once done so, you're going to head back outside. And you're going to climb back up the ladder. Now we need to go all the way back to the boy back in Nibelheim. Because now we've done a few of the tasks related to a side quest. We can hand them all in at once. Yes, you want to make sure you've done the painting in the inn. You've obviously opened the safe. You've examined the coffin. Yeah, and you've also got the gold shard from the 3 bombs. Yeah, we've done all them anyway, but I'm just reminding you of them tasks we needed to complete. So yeah, back into Nibelheim. Going to talk to the boy. Yep, and you want to choose, to begin with, choose most definitely. Yep, he'll give you a safety bit.
Well, I don't understand in any case. But hey, miss.
Yep, so choose most definitely.
Okay, the third mountain. And so,
yeah, we're going to do like multiple wonders at once now. Yeah, and then we're going to choose sure, we've come this far.
Do you know my friend? You have to.
And then we're going to choose yeah, I'm getting into this.
Now for the this. Did you know they say what? They say that's huh? So kind of what? So that is an old but I'm gonna.
Right, so once you've done all that, we're kind of ready to do the next 7th wonder, but it'll be a bit later. Yeah, now head back to Shinra Manor, guys. We're going to go back down into the cave. And now we're going to continue the story a little bit. We'll be crafting some materia very soon as well. If you ever try to craft materia but you find you can't quite craft the same things as me, because you've like mastered it, for example, just try and do the best you can. It shouldn't impact anything too much. I mean, later on we'll be doing a lot of messing about during the missions, but by that point after doing all the chests and getting all the rewards, you'll have plenty of materia to play around with. Some materia, we want that specific materia, and some materia is more about the special ability on the side, not so much materia itself. For example, the AP plus 200% or whatnot, or the extra attacks to increase our overall damage. So yeah, go into that western room there, guys, and loot the chest for an X potion, and then come to the southern door, guys, and continue the story. Just choose enter facility.
Excavated from a 2000.
In the basement, exit Sephiroth's room and then loot the chest on the left to find an elixir. Yeah, this one here. And then approach the exit door for another few cutscenes. Yeah, now you're going to spawn in Nibelheim, and it's fairly hot at the moment. So you're going to talk to the boy on the right, and you're going to say yes because you want to do the house minigame. Now for this minigame, you can't see Zack, you kind of just have to, like the game tells you, you have to kind of try to feel where he is. Normally what you want to do is go right. You might have to wiggle the controller a bit, you know, move kind of forward or back. So I'm not sure the exact path, but normally going right and then going to the back and then going left and then coming forward to the front and then going right will normally take you to the upper right bedroom, and then you'll find this mum there. Like so, press X. Yeah, so I'm up here. That's it. Once you found this mum, just retrace your steps. So again, left, go to the back, go right, go down, and then come to the front, and then go left, and then exit the house. I mean, I still have 40 seconds left, so still got plenty of time. And there you go. Once you rescue this mummy, you'll get attack up plus ×1. Now we're going to change our build very, very slightly. So you're going to come into the shop, you're going to buy basically max potions and Soma. So to begin, we're going to sell all our X potions. You should have 17, around that amount. Yeah, you should have 17 X potions and about 11 elixirs. So all your elixirs and all your cross potions. Your total might be slightly different, like I say, some are random drops, but it should be more or less the same. And buy as many potions as you can until you've got max 99, and do the same with Somas. So yeah, just buy max potions and buy max Somas. Do not spend any more money, we'll need it later. Yeah, so max potions and max Somas. Right, next up, go to Materia Fusion. We're going to combine Darkness with the AP plus 120% or whatever has got that AP at the moment for you. If you lost Darkness later, because some of it's mastered. So yeah, Darkness, AP plus 120% or whatever has the AP on it. And then you want the Mage up plus with Mage plus 2. Yeah, the MAG up plus with MAG plus 2. And then you also want Soma plus 70. Now that should craft something which has AP plus 200%. So with me, obviously that's Darkness. So yeah, it's crafting something with AP plus 200%. That's actually the highest you can go. You cannot go above 200% on them AP abilities. Right, next up, we are going to increase the attack on our high jump. So lobby high jumping, they should only have one. It might be mastered if you're lucky. But whatever, just lob it in there, high jump, and you want to combine this with the attack up plus, because that will just increase the attack on it a little bit. There you go. So the attack up plus, and that's going to put me up to high jump with attack plus 7. That's it, create that, and I'm just going to change our equipment. Yep, so top one, either Thunderer or Thunderger, whatever you crafted. And then it's Assault Twister plus with the attack plus 8 or 9, whatever. Dispel with attack plus 2. High jump, you just made your Darkness or whatever it was, you just made with the AP plus 200%. And then on the bottom, you want your Vital Slash, but you should have a mastered one which has attack plus 15, which I think we got from a mission perhaps. Yeah, it should have a Vital Slash with attack plus 15, which you got from a mission. Yeah, I think that's one I equipped much earlier. And See, there it is. Equip that Vital Slash, that increase your damage quite a bit. Yes, these are the accessories you want. Diamond Gloves, Power Wrist, Mithril Gloves and Hyper Wrist. And then once you've done all that, guys, head north for a few cutscenes. Yep, then carrying up the steps afterwards and you'll be lobbed in a fight very shortly with Sephiroth, but you can get rid of him pretty quickly. What you want to do first is you want to go into battle stance and then do high jump. But what you might find, if you delay high jump for a few seconds, Sephiroth's opening attack should miss you. He does like a slash which lobs like a blade wave at you. But if you do high jump after a second or two, you'll jump out of the way. Obviously it'll go beneath you because you're in the sky, and you'll land down and hit him. And then you just do 1 or 2 vital slashes to finish him off. But make sure you do them from battle stance so you do more damage. If you do a normal attack, you will not bypass them damage numbers, by the way. You'll always be capped at 9999 damage. The only way to exceed that damage cap for the moment is to be in battle stance. I mean, until we get the accessory later on, you have to be in battle stance to exceed that damage cap. Yes, just carry on along here, guys. Any encounters, just go into battle stance quickly and take them out. It all works towards your Buster Sword proficiency, which luckily we don't have to max for any trophies because that could be a bit of a nuisance. So as you can see, killing one enemy knocks it up very, very slowly. Yeah, so once in the reactor, enter out of Tifa on the right, and you'll be lobbed into the battle with Sephi. So like I say, first of all, go into battle stance, wait a second or two, and then use high jump, because you'll see, if you do it too quick like I did, you'll land on his attack as he does it, and it does quite a bit of damage. So yeah, battle stance, wait a second. As you can see, he hit me with his attack, and then want to do vital slash times 2. That's it, and that's it, he's dead. The second time I forgot to go in battle stance, but luckily he was dead anyway. And then on the second encounter with him, yeah, just use high jump now. He's kind of walking towards you, but you've got enough time to just go into battle stance and do high jump a few times. Remember, go into battle stance after each attack. And that's it. Sephiroth's defeated, guys, and that'll be another chapter in the back, chapter 8. Like I say, the next video we should get chapter 9 and half of chapter 10 done, and then part 8 we'll start the grinding. Yeah, grinding is going to take a long time. Yeah, a lot of grinding to do. And then straight after, we've got another chunk of grinding with the DMV grind. But I'm hoping we can do that AFK without too much trouble. But I'll explain it all once we get to that part. So yeah, just make it safe, guys. End of the chapter. Hey there, guys. Welcome back to Crisis Core, part 7. We are in chapter 9. To begin with, examine the researcher on the floor. You should have a bit of a nap. And you'll find the dresser key. Gonna need that very shortly. Yes, and once you've got it, go on this door to the north to enter the library, Sephiroth's domain, and loot the chest for 10,000 gil. Once you've done so, head out this door for a brief little cutscene.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're going to finish this video at the start of the massive chunk of mission farming, which might not go up tomorrow. It might go up in 2 days' time. So yeah, I do apologise, guys, for the video which is coming after this does not come up tomorrow. It might be, yeah, I might just take an extra day just because I've got a lot of mission grinding to get through, and then of course I've got to edit the video how I'm going to do it. Yeah, all we're doing right now is we're leaving Shinra Manor, but first of all, once we get up and leave the basement, we're just going to come in this upper northwest room. Yeah, if any encounters you find along the way, just kill the enemies quickly.
Got him.
Yeah, I want to put all the missions in one video if I can. Obviously, I'm going to cut all the mission grinding out, but in that video, I'll show you what to do, when to change your equipment, what to do here, when to do there, etc, etc. Yeah, examine these 2 wardrobes. One will have 5,000 gil inside, and the other will have the soldier outfit, which we need for Cloud later. Yeah, so once got them, that's all you need. Now, you can officially leave Shinra Manor.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, mission grinding will just be one thing. It's going to take you a good 3 or 4 hours to get through it yourself.
Oh yeah.
But for purposes of the guide and not wasting your time with just me constantly doing missions for hours upon end. I'll just cut all the boring stuff and leave in all the important stuff you need to know. Right, so once outside, just something I want to show you, because I meant to show you this on the previous farming back in part 5, I think it was. So when you did mission 6-4, I think, is it 6 or 615? So mission 6, oh yeah, when you do mission 615, you've probably already done it. So you need to make sure you kill the Tombury on that mission. Mission 615. The Tombury is just over here. So if you haven't done it, or kill the Tombury during it, just come over here, kill the Tombury, and then complete the mission just again to make sure it saves that you killed it. Yeah, so just kill that Tombury, guys, mission 615, and then once you've done it, when you finish the mission, you'll find out that you've unlocked this mission here, mission 1021. We're not going to do it yet, just ready for later. I just needed to remind you about this now just before I forget. So yeah, do mission 615, kill the Tombury to unlock mission 1021. And then once you're ready to move on, just going to continue along here. We're going to loot this chest and we're going to pop a trophy in a second. Probably one of the more annoying side quests. Yeah, so loot that chest for an ether. Yeah, and once you've done so, come over to this fence and grab that sparkly yellow materia, which is the wall materia, and you'll get a trophy, 7 Wonders Expert. And then once you've done so, come down here into Nibelheim.
Right.
Yeah, for some combat modes. Yeah, a few combat modes coming up. Right, we've got to protect Cloud from the Shinra troops, because he's kind of incapacitated at the moment. It's a bit love struck. So all we're going to do is keep killing the enemies. You need to be quick here, so do not take too long. You shouldn't be too long when you're doing 40,000 damage. So once killed all the enemies which are going to spawn around you, you then need to approach the enemy, dragging Cloud off to his dungeon. Yeah, approach him and then you'll get another battle. And then another enemy will start dragging Cloud. So again, just defeat all the enemies which are going to swarm you. And then once you've done so, interact with Cloud again. And you've got to do that 3 times. And then coming up after this, we've got another trophy coming up. This next trophy where you got to snipe a load of robots, it can be hard, but I'm hoping with this method I'll show you, it's going to keep it a bit easier. It's a bit longer, of course, but when you haven't done it before, you're probably going to spend more time practicing if you do it kind of the general normal way. This way I'm showing you is going to take a little bit longer, but you hopefully do it first time, and so in the end it's actually going to save time. That's a hope, and hopefully it works that way. So yeah, just interact with the guy dragging Cloud off again.
This may...
Yeah, just going to have another bunch of enemies to defeat, and that should be it.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Right, so after that, there'll be a few more cutscenes. We're going to take the south exit. Yep, to reach Nibel Plains.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we've got the waterfall minigame coming up as well.
Leaving town.
Yeah, so we're leaving town
Come
now.
on now.
Say your goodbyes to everyone. Yeah, so these sniper rifles, do not go past the sniper rifle until you killed all the enemies connected to that sniper rifle. Otherwise, that enemy will escape and you'll miss out on the trophy. Yeah, interact with the sniper rifle, choose to take out the patrol. Like I say, any sniper rifles that spawn, do not run past the sniper rifle until you kill the enemies connected to it. Otherwise, they'll escape and you'll void this trophy. Basically, to do this trophy, you have to complete this whole section without no robots escaping. So once you kill that first one, just get a headshot. Come to the second, grab the sniper rifle, take out the patrol, and again just get a headshot. Like so, it's only one enemy. It's easy when there's one enemy, so don't worry. It does get a bit more difficult, but I'm still going to try and keep it nice and easy. Make your way down here. Now you should be able to trigger a battle here just before the third sniper rifle. The battles here always seem to trigger in the middle, and they all seem to trigger in the same spot as well. I mean, it's still a bit random, but it always trigger in that same spot. So try to trigger enemy by running around in that little spot there. Then once you kill them, engage on this third battle. Now shoot this one in the head when the other one turns around and walks away. That's it. And then quickly shoot this one in the head. Yeah, the reason you shot that one on the right first when the other one was looking away, so then it don't trigger him. And once the enemies are triggered, eventually they'll run away. So it's best to try not to trigger them. Now what we're going to do here is just keep running back and forth between these two spots until you've got 69, that's a magical number, until you've got 69 enemies killed, or kill points, I believe they're called. Do not go any further forward, otherwise you'll trigger the next sniper rifle. If you do, it's not a big problem, just do not go past it. And this is where the enemies spawn. So you've got this spot here, and then that spot near the previous sniper rifle. So run to that spot. Once you reach the spot, just run around in that small little area until they spawn, and then move back to the previous spot. And yeah, just keep doing this, guys, until, like I say, you've got 69 kill points, and then I'll pick it up from there. Okay, so I've spent about 5 minutes killing them. I've got 71. So now go to the next sniper rifle and avoid that small path on the right there. So you've got 3 enemies here, so you want to kill them in this order. But first, interact sniper rifle, choose to enhance it, and now fully upgrade the attack power, fully upgrade the steady aim, and then buy 1 smart bomb. Smart bombs are good for instant killing enemies, but you can only hold 1 at a time, unfortunately, per battle as well. Yeah, so fully upgrade attack power up, steady aim, and like I say, buy 1 smart bomb. Do not worry about why target. You can kill more if you want to increase that as well. Yeah, so here, choose to take out the patrols. Now first, you want to destroy the one on the right. Now go for leg shots, and you find leg shots actually stun lock them, like so. So leg shots work really well. And then what you want to do next, come to this one in the middle, then wait for the one on the left to start walking away, like so. And then kill this one. That one should die in 1 headshot. The one on the right has a bit more health. That's why I went for headshots. And now you want to use the smarter bomb on that one on the left before you get a chance to escape. That's it. Now keep left. Like I say, do not go down that path on the right there. Otherwise you're going to trigger an optional sniper part, which once you trigger it, you will have to do it. So just try to avoid that path altogether. Just continue left along here. Now interrupt this sniper rifle. Take out patrols. Now you want to buy a smart bomb. So enhance and buy another smart bomb. Yes, like so. And then you want to use a smart bomb. These two have more health, by the way, than the rest. Use smart bomb to destroy the one on the left. You see, he seems to move left and right quite a lot, but this one just moves forward and back. And then this one, just unlock him by shooting him in the leg, like so. That's it, like so. So yeah, smart bomb kills one on the left really easily, which kind of tries to move left and right a lot, making him a harder target. But one on the right is easy to hit because he just moves forward and back, so he's always in the same line of fire. Now here, do not go down that path on the left, otherwise you're going to trigger another optional sniper spot, which as long as you don't trigger it, you do not have to do it, but if you trigger it, you will have to do it. So just avoid it altogether. And then here, this is the final one which you have to do. Defeat the middle one with a headshot. Yes, and quickly go into that barrel, shoot it, and destroy that one on the left, and then this one on the right, just unlock him with leg shots. That's it. And that's it, guys. Pretty much done. All you've got to worry about now is random encounters you might trigger on the way back. But as long as you always kill the robots, do not let any escape. Yep, and get to the end and you'll pop the trophy. You'll get all them rewards and you'll get Zack the Sniper. Yeah, Dragon Armor, Gravity, Dash and Thunderger. Zack the Sniper. Yeah, that's all explained in the text guide in a little bit more detail if you just need to read up on it. Right, so once you've done so, carry on along here. Take the west exit past the save point. Yeah, be a few cutscenes and then kill this boss, the G Eliminator. Yeah, this punk on the highway. Yeah, so take him out, you get a blast wave materia as well. Right, after all that, you'll spawn in Gongaga, or however it's pronounced. Yep, the abandoned Mako reactor. So you want to head up the hill first. We'll take that other path a bit later. Yeah, come up here to the outskirts. And then you're going to open the chest on the left up ahead for a remedy. There's a save point nearby, which we're going to save at shortly in case you mess up this coming up minigame.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, so grab the remedy, guys, and then make way over here to the destination icon. Yeah, be a little cutscene, and after this you want to pick up the shop item. This shop's highly missable. If you forget to get its chest, then yeah, you miss out on this shop, messing up a few trophies. Yeah, so open this chest and there it is. You get the Research Department QMC Plus shop, so make sure you do not forget to loot that. Yeah, that's a new shop you've unlocked. Loads of goodies from that one. Right, now we're going to go around this corner on the left and get a few chests. There's a chest up here. This one contains an elixir. And then this other one around the corner between the two buildings has got a headband inside. Right, it's going to make a save now. Because coming up very shortly, this is, I think it's the final minigame actually for Platinum. I know, of course, still got to do the grinding. But in terms of minigames, yeah, I think this could be the last one. Yeah, so you just make your way up here next. Make your way over here and up to the top of this area to trigger a little boss fight. There's a chest there, by the way, with a remedy inside it. And you've got another chest here. Yes, containing an elixir.
Activating combat mode.
Right, so take out these two, G Predator and the G Slayer. After that boss fight, you want to trigger 3 random encounters in this area and defeat the enemies. So yeah, get through the cutscenes.
His cells are completely useless.
You might have got a wristband from them, or a power wrist, or an attack macro stone. They can drop a few random things. Yeah, so now trigger 3 battles.
Activating combat mode.
This will be battle number 1. Obviously kill the enemy as well.
Conflict resolved.
For some reason you have to trigger a few battles in order for this minigame to trigger. If you don't seem to trigger after having 3, just do a few more. And then it should trigger after that. The minigame normally triggers when you get between the that small river and the exit. Normally when you get between there, as you approach the exit, get a few steps away, that's when the minigame normally triggers. You'll see when it triggers for me anyway, so you'll know. Yeah, so one more. Here we go. So I'm just going to knock his socks off. That's it. So now approach the exit and there it is. Yeah, just as you get between the exit and the small stream, you trigger this cutscene, and this is minigame. Yeah, choose. I bet there will be more. So to do this, you need to try to avoid touching the enemies because you have to get every single chest for a trophy. So what I do, I run into the actual waterfall, but in the middle. But you don't want to run, you actually want to walk because it's easy to control yourself then. And I find when I run into the waterfall, the enemies seem to miss me when they fall down, but I still get a chest like so. That's it. It always be chest, it always be middle, 2 enemies, left, right. Middle chest, 2 enemies, left chest, right chest, and then it'll just repeat. So again, run in the middle, get a middle chest when it falls down, get a left, get the right chests, and then go back to the middle. There'll be 10 in total. So again, over to the middle, run forward, middle chest should fall on you. Do not move until the 2 enemies have fallen down. Yeah, that should be 9. Right, one more, and then we should have perfect. Yeah, that's it. 10 chests, that's all you need to get, guys. You get a trophy for doing that and a bunch of items. You get 3000 gil, goblin punch, materia, high potion, X potion, and then elixir. The trophy you'll get is, I'm not even put the name of it there. I'll just put a description. What's it called? Oh, waterfall chaser. Yep, so you get that trophy for getting all the 10 chests in the waterfall minigame. Right, so yeah, I think that's the final minigame. So we're going to crack on into chapter 10 in a second, which is going to go very quickly. So you're not going to do it all straight away. You're going to get set up ready for, like I say, mission grinding in the next video. So make your way back down here to the abandoned Mako reactor. And now you want to take, yeah, as you approach here, you're going to fight with Hollander, the bun. So what you're going to do is quickly kill him. He'll have worms at you, which are bigger than him.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, you get his status ward Materia when you defeat him. And after beating him, guys, that's the end of chapter 9. Chapter 10's actually the final chapter, I believe.
So, you're the one.
So you can see the story does not take too long to do. All the story and all the kind of chapter related trophies, yeah, they don't take long at all. It's the mission grinding and the DMV grinding, which is going to suck up all your time spent in Crisis Core, unless of course you spent a great deal just experimenting with builds and whatnot.
Dumb apples
But
only
if you've
grow
been
in
watching me, you
Banora.
probably haven't been doing so, because I've done all that for you. Let you know what is good and when to fuse and what to equip. How to break the damage limit with the Buster Sword mega early. So here we are, guys, chapter 10. Yeah, just make our way into the ruins and then interact with this light coming from this hole and choose to dive down. Yep. Jump down there, guys, do a bomb so that it's a deep end in the swimming pool. Right, so in here, just got to do a few misc things just to get set up ready for the mission grinding. Right, so we're going to come down here. First, going to loot this chest on the right. We need all the 7 Materias, by the way. This is the light Materia. Once you've got that, interact with this tablet. You have to read all these in order to be able to make the enemy spawn coming up. Yeah, so that's the Loveless Prologue tablet. Make sure you examine it. And then come over to this kind of overhanging ledge. Loot this chest for the Heaven Materia. Once got that one, come back down, go left through a small tunnel and loot this chest on the opposite side. Yeah, that would be the ground Materia. Come outside, keep going left onto this upper ledge and now take the exit over here. I think this is exit to the east. Yep, and you're going to head into Howling Fang. In here, just head to the gate opposite and you'll find another tablet. Examine it to find a message. Loveless Act 2. Like I say, there's 4 of these in total, and you have to read them all in order to make the enemies spawn in the area just before Cage of Binding. You don't have to go into Cage of Binding, but you have to unlock it for a trophy. So once you've read that tablet, go back into the Depths of Judgment. Yeah, what we're going to do next is kind of go left and over to the south or west, and then take the northeast exit. Yeah, so loot this chest next. This should be number 4. Yeah, that'll give you the star materia. Yeah, it should be number 4. There's 7 materials altogether that you have to get for later. Yeah, so once you've got that one, come in here and read this tablet. This is Loveless Act 3. Once you've done that, go back to the Depths of Judgment. Going to make our way back past that previous chest and then take the next cave on the right, which will lead you to the south. Yep, down here and read this final tablet, Loveless Act 1, I believe. Yep, so there we go. So now the enemies should spawn in this next room which we're about to enter. So once you've read that, go for this tunnel nearby into the Lake of Oblivion. Right, once here, yeah, loot this chest for the life materia, and you see this light coming from the crystals. You need to interact with that to make an enemy spawn, and these are quite strong actually. We should kill them quick enough, but just be careful if you do connect with any attacks. It can do a lot of damage to you, especially if you're not in battle stance. Yeah, let's just get rid of them quickly. There's about 4 or 5 of them we have to kill. That's first one, and each one kind of gets a bit harder than the last. Yeah, so interact with the second light. Just keep making your way anti-clockwise around this room, but stick to the outer path. And we'll kind of bend towards the middle once you've got it all the way around. So yeah, kill this one next. Each one of these will give you a reward as well. I mean, that one gave us a rune armlet. First one gave us a pearl necklace. Third one will give you a chocolate armlet, and then you get gold and a carbon bangle. Yeah, so around here, just keep following the outer wall anti-clockwise, and eventually you'll reach his chest in a small alcove. Grab that for the Sephiroth Materia. There's just save point there, guys, and another light pillar. So again, just interact a bit and take out the enemy.
Here we go. This'll do. Take that. Taking you down a peg.
Conflict resolved.
I think there's 2 left. Right, come down here, and this is another one. One more to go after this. So again, just battle stance, high
Activating
jump.
combat mode.
Bye now. Taking you down a peg.
Conflict
And we're just going to get a final chest now with that final materia. Yeah, so kind of just come to the middle. There'll be his chest just here. Yes, loot that for the being materia. So at this point, you should have those 7 kind of special materias. Now interact the middle light, and this will be the final one.
Here we go.
Yep, G, polymer.
How about this?
Take him out, and that should give you access to a cage of binding. Like I say, you don't actually have to access it, you just have to unlock it. Yep, that's it. So we're not heading inside, just want that trophy cage opener. Right, so let's head back to save point, nearer the path we'll be taking once we finish grinding. And we'll call it a day. So yeah, like I say, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the next video up tomorrow. I will try, but I've got a feeling it's going to take me a day or 2 to get it up. I don't think it'll be any longer. Like I say, just because I'm going to have many hours of footage to shift through and whatnot. But you can keep up with the text guide, so I'm kind of updating that as I go along. Right, so come down here, and there's save point, guys. Just going to save your game,
Activating combat
and then
mode.
that'll be it for part 7. All it's left, I think, part 8. There's 10 or 11 parts left. That's literally it. Yeah, 10 or 11 parts. Right, so save, and that's it, guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on part 8. Hey, welcome back, guys, to the final part for my Crisis Core Platinum walkthrough. This is part 8, and this is mainly kind of like a roadmap video, and then towards the end I'll show you the final chapter, how to complete the game and get final trophies. So we're going to do missions first. We're going to come on to missions, and you want to narrow your search to uncleared only. Then what that means, it will only show the missions you haven't cleared yet, and you want to sort by difficulty. Then you just basically do them all in difficulty order. There will be a few things we're going to mix up along the way, but the way this video is going to work, I'm going to give you a roadmap for all the missions. Yeah, although this video is under 30 minutes, it's going to take you probably 5-10 hours to do the content outlined in this video. Yeah, these are all the trophies going to pop along here. So I'm not going to show all the trophies. Like I say, I've cut all my gameplay out, so you don't have to watch me grinding for like 5 hours plus. Yeah, these are most trophies going to get here. The way we'll do this, we'll do missions 100%. That includes Minerva, because she'll be the final mission. And then we're going to do the DMW grinding. And then once that's done, we're going to complete chapter 10 and get the final chapter trophies. And after that, platinum should pop. So what I kind of advise for the missions and the DMW grinding is looking through my text guide. Just look in the description. It's linked in there. It's a Google document, so it's not going to harm your computer or anything. Don't worry about that. It's a Google document. You just click on that, and you want to scroll down to part 8, and I've basically got a table for every single mission. Although I advise to sort them by difficulty, I've got every single mission in order that I did them. And also when we change up missions slightly, yeah, sometimes I might change up to a more difficult mission just to unlock something, for example, or some missions where you need to do something optional kind of to unlock later missions or to unlock more mail, because you're still in that trophy yet. Yeah, this trophy here, male completionist, that will pop after doing that mission. But but all the mail you're missing, you should pop it along the way during this mission, so don't worry about that. Same for the shops, you'll pop all the shops, which should be remaining, provided you followed me quite accurately up to this point. So yeah, for the missions, scroll down to part 8 in my text guide and it's all outlined there. You want to get all the chests for each mission because it will come in useful later. We're not going to change build too much, but when we do, you might find yourself low on SP or gold. But for all the chests going to be looting, it will allow you to sell some of the materia, which you found which you don't need, sell some of your equipment which you won't need in order to get more gil and more SP. Yeah, now in mission 313, this is in my text guide in red writing, there'll be hidden capture enemy that you need to kill. Similar to that Tombury enemy we had to kill a few parts back to unlock a mission, you have to do the same with the capture. So make sure when you follow my text guide in 313, mission 313, you kill the capture enemy. Yeah, that's Minerva. I'm going to show you Minerva fight in a second, guys. I'll show you the Minerva fight, but everything else I'll leave you to it. So all I'm doing now, I'm scrolling through my text guide, seeing if there's anything I kind of need to mention to you outside of what you can read. I've explained everything. I've gone into great detail on this. Mission 1023. Need to defeat a magic pot in a random encounter. And we've also changed our build. The builds, when it comes to magic pots, the magic pots you have to defeat them in a certain way. You'll get in an encounter, like a random encounter. The magic pot will say something like, jump. That means you have to use a jump ability. Then it might say Assault Twister. That means you have to use the Assault Twister ability, etc, etc. That's how the magic pot fights work. And once you defeat them in every single attack they ask, then you will win the battle. If it says Assault Twister, that means Assault Twister and not Assault Twister Plus. I don't think Assault Twister Plus will work for that, so make sure you get the right ones. And that's magic pots. In the text guide you'll see when I'm changing my build, the way the build is going to work. We're still using the same build and we pretty much will be for the remainder of the platinum. But we're actually going to have to start on increasing our HP. So HP is quite low at the moment. So yeah, eventually we'll start on increasing our HP, bringing our damage up. And by the way, all your stats, they cap at 255. You cannot take them any higher than 255. And for Minerva, you're going to have to get your defense stats to about 255. The VIT, Vitality, and the SPR, Spirit, I believe they're the ones related to magic and physical defense. Yeah, you need to get them quite high for the Minerva fight. And there'll be some missions where an enemy with barrier. Your jump will not work on barrier, your high jump, but when we find Hammer Punch a bit later, or Cosy Punch, they hit through barrier. You can always use Dispel to take barrier off them. But yeah, if you get across an enemy with barrier active and you can't damage them, use Hammer Punch or Cosy Punch or use Dispel to knock the barrier off. But this is all in my guide. We will be changing our build to have Hammer Punch in it later, as well as Costly Punch. But any questions, guys, ask me in the comments. But my text guide should have everything there you need to. Yeah, it's going down a bit further. So there'll be one point when we skip a few missions, and when I ask to go and do harder missions in the text guide, you'll probably have to change your arrangement on the mission screen. You know, so obviously you've got it sorted to uncleared only. So you might have to change that a bit just so you can select missions you've cleared, because there might be one or two occasions where we have to go on a previous mission and trigger a certain enemy. Yeah, just going through it slowly. Yeah, mission at one point we'll stop and we'll do some more difficult missions in order to unlock some good equipment. Now when it comes to some missions, you might find yourself getting killed quite quickly at times, especially until we start raising our HP. When that happens, use your consumables. Try not to use too many Phoenix Downs. You can use one or two if you need to. But yeah, remember you can use your consumables. And when you come across some hard battles, you might have to dodge quite a bit. Attack, dodge, attack, doing things like that in order to prevent yourself getting killed. Yes, everything is there. Everything you need to buy. Any builds you need to change to, anything you need to use, is all listed in the text guide there, guys. Yeah, you unlock a lot of good equipment along the way. The later missions, the more difficult one, you'll find some very good equipment in the chests. Some which we'll probably use later. There's some equipment which will give you 100 to your attack, plus for others. Some which make it so you don't spend any HP. Yeah, loads of good equipment you'll find later. Right, so I'm just come to the end of my box, and I think we'll skip ahead to the Minerva fight.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do.
Yeah, if you ever get to a point and you need more SP, just near the end of my table for the mission grinding, I've kind of put in red text.
Activating combat
If you need any more SP, you can sell some of your massive materia, but just make sure you do not sell anything which you're going to need to fuse later.
Activating combat mode.
Yep, magic pot. There'll be a magic pot later which has like a 2% random chance of spawn, which is a bit annoying. But when you come to magic pot later, which we have to kill for Genji shield, you know the ones, it's in the text guide. If you don't get Octa Slash and the enemy runs away, quickly pause and abort mission or forfeit, and then when you retry the mission, or sorry, when you retry the battle, when you forfeit the battle, you retry the battle and you'll be back with the magic pot again. If you let the magic pot run away, it could take you a long time to find one again. So if you don't get Octa Slash, just forfeit battle before it runs away, retry, and you'll start from the start of the fight again, which can make that a bit quicker. Right, so yep, I think that's kind of the roadmap for the grinding, guys. Like I say, any other questions, fight away in the comments. I'll do my best to answer, but hopefully all your answers will be there in the text guide. Right, so let's do all the edit and on to the Minerva fight, which is probably going to be the hardest thing you're going to do in the mission grinding.
In combat mode.
Yeah, what we'll do, guys, just before we show you Minerva, I'll just show you the magic pot. So you see, he asks to use skill toss, so you wait till he asks and then you'll use it. But at this point you've got the Octa Slash Materia equipped as well, which gives you high emotions with Sephiroth, which means you might trigger his Limit Verge or Limit Break more often. But what you can do, you can actually wait a few attempts. Don't wait too long, because eventually the magic pot will run away. But if you wait for him to basically say the next attack 2 or 3 times before you use it, it'll give your reel more time to roll and obviously give you more chance to trigger the Octa Slash Limit Break. So I'm just letting him say it a few times before you use it. Like I say, just give time for the reel to spin over. He wants Costly Punch next. So there's Costly Punch, and then it's going to be 99999 damage. Obviously, which should not be difficult at this point. Just make sure you're in battle stance and obviously use Costly Punch from there. So I'm just going to hold on 2 or 3 attempts, and I've actually just triggered the Limit Break, so I've got Octa Slash ready now as well. There you go, so there's 99999 damage. And next up is Octa Slash. Then use it, and that should kill the magic pot, guys, and get you the Genji shield. Like I say, if you mess anything up, press options, forfeit battle, and then retry it, and that will start you back from start of the fight. So it's not too bad. And make sure you complete the mission as well in order for it to save. Yeah, make sure you always complete the mission afterwards, otherwise you'll lose progress. Right, so for the Minerva fight. So this is kind of my build you're going to be going through now. Of course, this is all explained in the text guide. All explained in the text guide. So you've got plus 999% on one attack, plus 999% HP on another. You've got SPR plus 93. You've got attack plus 57 on high jump. You've got attack plus 30 on Costly Punch, and vitality plus 92 on Mug. For accessories, you can see I've got Zedric, Adamant Bangle, Genji Gloves, and the Genji Shield. Now, when it comes to the Guild Toss, Dispel Blade, and Wall, they're not really needed, because one of them, I think Genji Shield, it gives you barrier by default. It's like a permanent barrier. They're not really needed, so you can change them up if you want. There will be a time when Minerva does use barrier on herself. Dispel Blade will be good for disabling that, but you can just wait for the barrier to wear off if you wanted to. You of course need high jump, you want Costly Punch, and you need Mug, because when you mug Minerva, you get 100 Phoenix Downs. So at some point, make sure you mug her to get 100 Phoenix Downs. Mug or steal. Mug is just good because it attacks him as well. So it might take a few attempts.
Here we go.
And you want to make sure you've got Phoenix Down active always with Minerva, because she can kill you quite quick. And make sure your health is always kind of at least above 60,000 HP. It's probably a good number to have it above. And there you go. I just got 77 because I've already got 22, I guess. So yeah, still from her once, get all the Phoenix Down. They're useful for obviously respawning yourself and also for selling. I think they sell for 5,000 apiece. And then just keep your snide jump, guys, in battle stance. As you can see, you're doing quite a lot of damage. Now, some of her attacks, using high jump should allow you to dodge most of her attacks. If she does Ultima, wait for her to do the animation, and when you see the big ball of light around her, do high jump to that point, and you'll completely avoid all damage from the attack. Because when the attack hits, you will not be on screen, so it will not hit you. So that's a very easy way to avoid ultimate. Like I said, you see ultimate coming, get in battle stance, wait, and as soon as you see the light, the ball of light around her, do high jump and you avoid it altogether. Now when she does her abilities, she'll do a special ability twice, as long as you're kind of killing it at the same pace that I am. She'll do it twice. When she does a special ability, it will actually disable all your buffs. Not permanent buffs, that's why we wanted the Genji shield active, so we've got a permanent barrier. Because if not, it will do a lot of damage. Basically, her ability, it will deactivate all your temporary buffs and also do a massive amount of damage, like almost 99999. A lot of damage it will do. But we want to try and do, like I say, when you see her doing it, try to quickly attack her twice to knock her down 75% ability power, just so she does a lot less damage. You want to make sure your health is full whenever you see that coming. That's why you always need to make sure your health is topped up. And straight after she's done her ability, like I say, because it will deactivate all your temporary buffs, quickly use Phoenix down again. You can die very suddenly on this boss, especially if your health gets low. But as you can see, your high jump will dodge most of her attacks. Just keep doing it. She'll do one where she does judgment arrows. Flash slash, you can avoid that as well with high jump if you time it right. But I guess ultimate's a big one. That's probably one of the easiest ones to avoid, and of course, like I say, her ability power, just keep attacking her. Here you go. Make sure you try and get her to 75% or lower. There you go, just so she does much reduced damage. And look how much damage she does even at that. And this is on normal. 56,000 damage, quite a lot. So you can imagine how much that would do at full power, quite a bit. If you don't have your SPR almost full and your vitality, your spirit and vitality, should probably kill you probably every single hit. This is why you need your spirit and your vitality near to 255, the max limit, otherwise it's just crazy amounts of damage to you. So now she's cast a barrier on herself. I just deactivate that with Dispel Blade. If you don't have Dispel Blade, you can just wait for it to deactivate itself. It's not really a problem. I wouldn't say Dispel Blade is necessary, you can just wait. But what I was saying about the builds, so as you know, I've got Guild Toss with HP plus 1000, I've got Dispel Blade HP plus 1000. A lot of these are kind of materials we needed for previous battles, like Guild Toss for example we needed for the magic pots. Crossy Punch, I like to use that anyway because it avoids barrier and whatnot, so it's good at certain times, and of course you need to use Crossy Punch on magic pots as well. But when it comes to wall, obviously we've been using that all up to this point on difficult battles, you've been using wall, and but now we've got Genji Shield, we don't really need to use it, so you could even face out wall if you need to. But you definitely want to keep high jump, you definitely want to keep Crossy Punch, and of course Mug you just really need this battle to get all the Phoenix downs off her. As long as you got the attack plus 60, which got high jump, attack plus 30, which got Crossy Punch, vitality and spirit plus 93 or 2, and the 2000 extra HP on some sort of materia, that's all you really need for this build. So yeah, half HP, she's got a massive chunk of HP. I believe on hard mode, I think on normal she's got about 10 million, but I think on hard mode it's like 80 million, which is mad. And of course she'll be doing much more damage as well. This is probably the hardest boss of the game, by the way. Yeah, even harder than the final boss on hard mode. Yeah, it's the hardest boss of the game. Hard mode, by the way, for that trophy, all you have to do is defeat the final boss. I think it's some sort of glitch, which I never patched to our look, I guess. Yeah, you can just change difficulty to hard mode before last boss. Beat the final boss in hard, and it'll put the hard trophy. Makes that mega easy. But coming up after this fight, we've got DMW grinding. Now, similar to what we did with the mission grinding, guys, it's all in the text guide, so is all the DMW grinds. I've probably gone into a bit more detail on the DMW grind. There's various paragraphs all mentioning everything you need to know about the DMW grind. Yeah, so this is her second ability power. When she gets to about a third HP remaining. Yeah, I've actually wrote a lot down for a DMW grind. Obviously, you want to make sure you buy the Genji equipment. So you can buy it from the shop. I think one of them costs 1 million, but that's all in the text guide. Which done already. So it's a trophy for collecting all Genji equipment. Look, this is why you need Phoenix down active. I was so close. I mean, she's almost dead, and she just happened to kill me there. Probably so I wasn't paying attention to my HP. But yeah, DMW grind, when we get to it, guys. You can buy materia from the shops. Now you've got access to all the shops. And then the materia you can buy, the ones which increase your limit break chance with a particular character. If you equip some of them, you actually get heightened emotion, like when we had Doctor Slash for magic points. And if you equip 6 at level 1, you will still be only heightened emotion kind of rank 1. You see like the little arrows on the little icon beneath the reel. Now if you master some of the materials, then your heightened emotion rank might go up to 2, meaning you get even more chance. The emotions are raised even more, meaning even more chance. But the problem with that is to increase rank, because even if you have 6 materia at level 1, you'll still only be rank 1. To increase rank, you have to level up the materia, which of course takes time grinding. And by the time you level them up, you've probably got that limit break with them already, so you don't need to equip that material no more. Yeah, and with all the summons on the DMW grind, yeah, with the summons only have one cutscene, and all you have to do for summons is trigger the summon once and that 100% the summon, so you can only equip all that materia. But when it comes to your characters and their limit breaks, the characters are the ones with multiple cutscenes, which you need to see like 3 or 5 cutscenes depending on the character. And it has to be a cutscene where it basically takes over the whole screen. Not a little cutscene, where you see the box in the top left corner. You see like a little TV screen in the top left corner, don't you? That doesn't count for anything. It's a cutscene which covers the whole screen. They're the cutscenes which you need for DMW grind.
Conflict resolved.
And that's what you need to focus on. So that's Minerva done, guys. So once she's defeated, yeah, that should be final mission if you left that to last, which I'm sure you did. Yeah, you'll get some goodies. Yeah, you'll get an accessory which basically gives you a massive amount of buffs, the Heek Soul. Yeah, look at all the buffs it gives you, pretty mad. But bad thing is, it does give you curse basically, so you can't use your reel. Right, so that's all missions done, guys. So next up will be the DMW grind. So what I've just edited to is where I kind of started my DMW grind. So I do this all on one particular mission. Basically, just any mission where the enemies are really weak. I think I do it on 311. Or is it 313? I think it's 311 I do it on. Yeah, 311's quite a good mission because all the enemies are really weak, and the to finish the mission is actually really close to where you spawn in. So all you want to do is keep moving between enemies. But with the DMW grind, it's kind of best to leave it AFK. And I've listed in my text guide exactly how to increase the chances and everything. So you see beneath the reel, you see the limit state. Currently it says normal. If that gets to heavenly, then you've got more chance of triggering cutscenes. Yes, it's on normal now. And using the Lucky Star's limit break from Sisney will increase your limit state. You remember, limit state is that kind of like frequency wave beneath your reel. So see, now it's high. If that gets heavenly, which is highest it can get, you've got more chance of triggering cutscenes, guys. And a limit verge, by the way, a limit verge is when the character on the left and the character on the right are the same. Yeah, that's called a limit verge. But when all 3 characters are the same, that's called a limit break. Now, to trigger a cutscene or to trigger a chance again cutscene, you need to trigger a limit verge. So, for example, now I just got a limit verge with Sisney. And there's a cutscene, so that's one of the cutscenes you need to see. Basically, you need to see all of them. You will get repeat cutscenes, by the way. Yeah, you will get repeat cutscenes, unfortunately. But what you want to try and do, you might want to do all the summons first. And to trigger a summon, by the way, you have to trigger a limit break with a character. And when a limit break triggers, there's a chance it will instantly transform into a summon. That's how the summons work. So you need to trigger a limit break, and then when all of the 3 characters match, there's a chance it will transform into a random summon. And then you don't actually have to use the limit break or use the summon, you just have to land on them. And that will trigger that. Like I say, for all the summons, you have to do them once to 100% them, but for all the characters to see their cutscenes, it's going to take you like 3 or 5 cutscenes you need to see, but they can repeat themselves, so you've got to make sure you get a new one. Yeah, it's a bit more to it, but like I say, I've explained all the tips in the text guide. There's so many paragraphs I've mentioned there, it would take ages for me to mention it all to you. But everything you need to learn, it's all there, but it's kind of doing it AFK like this, guys. And if you raise your limit state, like I say, that will raise the chance of getting limit edge. And you can see is it Tombury? You see the Tombury icon beneath the limit state frequency wave. That's because I've got a Tombury Materia equipped, which increases my chance of getting a Tombury summon. So with that equipped, you see it's got like an arrow, it's got 1 arrow. That means it's on like rank 1. If I increased the level of that Materia, that might go up to rank 2. Obviously making even more chance, but like I say, that's not really quite practical because you'd have to grind to do that. And by the time you're grinding all that out, you don't need that specific DMW no more. So yeah, just keep triggering all these cutscenes, guys. Like I say, look through my text guide for more details on this. And if you need to finish the battle, just kill all the enemies, then move on to the battle ahead, trigger another one. Remember, you can't trigger the same battle twice, you have to trigger one battle, then move to a different one, trigger that one, and you can move back. You can never trigger the same battle twice in a row. That's how it works. And see, now I'm on Heavenly. So if you can, you want to try and keep Heavenly. So what you might try and do, what I try and do a bit later, is I try to keep some Cisne Materius on me. So I've always got a good chance to trigger the Lucky Stars limit break. So I can also keep the Heavenly active, which in turns make it so I've got more chance of triggering limit edge. But yeah, there's more information in my text guide, so go through that, guys. Obviously bear in mind the tips I've just mentioned. And once you do the DMW grinding, all that's left is to finish chapter 10. Right, guys, we've done all the DMW grinding, we've done all the mission grinding. Let's crack on with finishing the game. So yeah, this is just my build, very similar to what we did for Minerva at the end. I mean, I've lobbed the Heek soul in there, but honestly, I'm not really sure it's that great. Like I say, because it disables the slot reel, and there's some other things which are not great for it. Yeah, so once you're ready, interact with the goddess pedestal over here, and you're going to place in them 7 Materias we got back in part 7, I think, at the end of part 7. You have 7 Materias, you've got like light materia, being materia, quite a few things. So you're going to get lobbed in this fight with G Regicide. Just do a high jump and kill it instantly. Yeah, that quick. Right, and then what you're going to do next, after that, once you get control back, go in settings and change difficulty to hard. Yep, difficulty to hard, guys. And then once you're ready, come in through here, guys, for the final boss fight. Yeah, choose, it's time for a showdown. So it's on hard mode, so you might die a bit quicker. So just make sure you keep a Phoenix down active.
My soul.
Yeah, but a few cutscenes, and then you'll be in a fight with Genesis Avatar. Yeah, can you imagine Minerva on hard mode? On normal it's like 10 million HP, but on hard mode she's got like 80,000. That's crazy. The health is like 8 times bigger. But anyway, this guy, yep, he's got a massive amount of health. Is that 2 million? Yeah, so he's got 2 million health. A little bit less than Minerva. So yeah, just keep doing high jump on this guy. Yeah, from battle stance, we do like 90k damage a piece. So it's a massive amount of damage, like I say. Keep Phoenix down active. With the Genji shield on still, you should always have barrier active, so no need to keep casting wall. And Phoenix down will just save you in case you do get killed by mistake. And it's really nice having them no MP and no AP abilities as well, so you can just keep spamming attacks and not having to worry about using consumables. Yeah, so ideally you want to try to stop him from doing that, his ability power. Yeah, ideally. Because as you can see, does quite a bit of damage. But for some reason I couldn't attack him. So yeah, he's used barrier now as well. Maybe that's why. But yeah, once you lob sword back inside, you're probably supposed to use magic on him, but I'm pretty much an AP attack guy. Yeah, so just keep attacking his sword again, and eventually you'll finish him off, guys. And then after this, you've got to fight Genesis, which is a really quick battle compared to this one. Yeah, there you go, that's Genesis Avatar defeated. Yeah, a few more cutscenes to get through. Again, use Phoenix down if you can. And then just keep spamming high jump.
Activating combat mode.
Do you need to heal? You can use obviously your consumables. Yeah, he's got a lot less HP, only 600,000. Is it 600,000? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, we'll go down really quick. And that's it. That's pretty much the final boss of the game on hard mode. Then you've got a massive amount of cutscenes after this. And then at the counter at the very end, guys, you don't have to do anything. You can just leave your game AFK. No need to do anything here. They will attack you, but they will not be able to kill you. So you just wait. Basically, a lot of cutscenes will play out involving the slot reel. And at the end, you get the ending. And that'll be it, guys. You'll pop all the trophies. Thanks to you, Zach, clear chapter 10. Soldier of Legend, clear the game in hard mode. And also you should pop My Living Legacy for acquiring all the trophies. Yeah, like I say, they can't kill you, so don't worry. And I'm about to trigger another cutscene here. Yeah, these will keep happening, these little cutscenes. It's like, it's kind of part of the fight. Yeah, even if you've got Heat Soul active and you've got Cursed, it will just become active again due to the story events. Yeah, so that'll be it, guys, for the guide. Like I say, I showed all the trophies at the start of this video, and this is pretty much it. The end of the game, like I say, you can't lose now, you can't die, and like I say, you should pop all the trophies at the end. You will get the option for New Game Plus and whatnot, so make save at the end just in case you decide to come back to the game in the future. But yeah, I hope it helped. The guys, a full guide. I know this final video is a bit kind of, there's a lot crammed into once. I have not shown absolutely everything, but that's what a text guide is there for as well, to accompany this video. The good thing about a text guide is it can also be used by itself. I'll probably try to make it into a full guide on PSN profiles maybe some point if I get somebody to collaborate with me to convert it. But even in its current form, it still does the job. So yeah, but I hope you've enjoyed the whole series, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next Platinum Guide.